And what is going on, guys? It's Evan here from Evan Sports Corner. Back in their live stream here on the channel. We got the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles here on the channel today, live streaming, of course, the regular season finale for the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. My Cowboys have clinched the NFC East. The Eagles have clinched a playoff spot. Both of these teams, the only thing really on the line tonight is seeding. And clearly, the Eagles are not taking that too seriously. Jalen Hurts will not be playing tonight. They'll be giving Gardner Minshew the start. Jalen Hurts will be getting the day off. As for the Cowboys, they've got quite a decent amount of players who are not heading to Philadelphia today. Trayvon Diggs, Micah Parsons, Tyron Smith, and Tony Pollard, I believe, is out as well, just to name a few others who are not playing in today's game. The Cowboys are not trying to tank this game. They obviously want to get a higher seed in the playoffs, but as of right now, this should be a good game. The earlier game was really great. The Chiefs-Broncos game, that was a close game. This game between these two teams, again, playoffs they're not on the line. Both of these teams are in the playoffs. They will be playing a wild card weekend, guaranteed. The only question is who they will be playing, and not even where they'll be playing. Who they'll be playing. Because where they'll be playing, the Eagles will be playing on the road. The Cowboys will be playing at home. Guaranteed wild card weekend. But today, we're just having a little light regular season finale. The Cowboys beat the Eagles by like 20 points the first time we played. So we got to get this W today in Philadelphia. Saturday Night Football. And, the Eagles, they've been one of the most pleasant surprises in the NFL this season. This is a team who wasn't supposed to be even sniffing playoff contention. However, they have done what no one expected them to do, and that was making the playoffs. That's crazy. They're guaranteed to finish with a winning record this season. We got the first ever Week 18 game for these teams. But yeah, really the main thing for this game is a little bit of seeding and some pride, man. You always want to go into the playoffs on the right foot. So here we go, man. The Cowboys will have Dak Prescott out today, looking for Dak to be full confident. Last week's game against Arizona was not great. But yeah, man, Ezekiel Elliott, of course, he will be playing today. My boy Zeke. Of course, we got the boys playing today. It should be a good one here in Philadelphia tonight. Lincoln Financial Field will be witnessing a rivalry that doesn't have major implications, and I really hope that that's not the stands right now, because that is empty as crap, man. Oh my gosh, bro. That stadium looks empty. My goodness. Go Cowboys, man. We are going to be rooting. Of course, we got the Cowboys tonight, man. Prediction for this game: the Cowboys will win. It's just a hunch of mine. They will win. Obviously, a lot of people have been talking about how, the Cowboys, a lot of people have been, talking about how the Cowboys potentially should rest their starters. And maybe they should, but you know what? They not exactly, it's not exactly ideal if they want to play the freaking, it's not an ideal situation for them to end up playing the freaking NFC West. Whoever they do end up playing, you don't want to play the NFC West. You'd much rather prefer someone else. Not like the freaking Rams or Cardinals or whoever. But yeah, this should be a good game between these two teams. Should be an exciting one. So, ready to get this game underway. Ready to get this regular season finale underway. Not many, again, the stakes are not super high tonight. So, it should just be, a fun, relaxing game. Obviously, you want to win. You want to go into the playoffs on the right foot. But, right now, just, nothing to really super stress over. So, I'm going to look at the injury report, though. I don't know who's out for this one. 11-5 Cowboys, 9-7 Eagles, baby. Let's freaking go. Yeah, Cowboys, no Trayvon Diggs, no Tony Pollard. We'll get the full injury report. Oh, of course, Philadelphia resting a bunch of starters tonight, I'm pretty sure. Let me look at the... Okay, so let's go to Dallas Cowboys. So no Pollard, no Jaron Kearse, no Anthony Brown, no Tyron Smith, no Micah Parsons. I've seen no Michael Gallup, unfortunately. No And those are the main guys. So, yeah, it's a lot of guys out today. As for the Philadelphia Eagles, I mean, they're just keeping a bunch of their guys out. No Miles Sanders, no Darius Slay, no Josh Sweat, no Lane Johnson, no Devon Hargrave, no Anthony Harris, no Landon Dickerson, no Derek Barnett, no Jalen Hurts, no Boston Scott, no Jordan Howard. Scott's Scott is sick though. That's why he's not playing. Goddard isn't playing because he's sick. Avonte Maddox, Fletcher Cox, a bunch of guys who are sick for the Eagles, but they're also resting a ton of stars. It's going to be mainly Eagles backups out there tonight. We will see Devontae Smith. He will be playing tonight. But other than that, I mean, don't expect to see a bunch of Philadelphia starters because you're not going to. Most of these starters will be on the bench today. They will be riding the pine for the better of this team, for the, looking forward to greener pastures. Here we go. Gotta get this started, man. Not too much hype around a matchup like this. An NFC division, a divisional matchup between two playoff teams. I mean, it's not really, like I said, it's not exactly the most hype around this matchup. Obviously, both teams want to win, just because culture. But yeah, what's an interesting question though I've thought about is who is the Cowboys? Who would we consider our biggest rival? Because the Giants have obviously, three of the Giants and the football team each have 4 Super Bowls, one less than us because we have 5. But we also, and the Eagles only have one. But I feel like the Eagles fans are so annoying. Eagles fans are so annoying. Most of the Eagles fans are just crazy annoying, and we hate Eagles fans out here. So that fan base is so annoying. So there's that. And the Giants, they've been a team that's been a pain in our side. They've beaten us in the playoffs before. They've been a team that's been constantly a pain in our side. So there's that with them. And then Washington, I mean, there's some history there between those two teams as well. I don't really know, man. What the situation is. Yeah, man, it's chilly up there in Philadelphia. All the dudes wearing, absolutely got to be cold, bro. I think we're gonna be on defense first to start this game. And it appears we will be. So, yes, time to get the Eagles backups plus Devontae Smith. Although, I mean, hey, have you seen our freaking secondary, bruh? Have you seen our secondary? Like, my goodness, bruh. It's all freaking backups. Here we go. Minshew. Minshew Mania has followed him to Philadelphia, and they should be very excited because he will be playing. Oh, Jason Kelsey's playing that? All right. Good. Good. Here we go. And we are underway in this divisional matchup with absolutely not much at stake here tonight between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Backups will be in for the Philadelphia Eagles tonight. And let's look at some starters for the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, we're going to be talking about Jason Kelsey. 122 consecutive starts, which is the third longest active streak in the NFL between Ndamukong Suh and Jake Matthews. Here we go. And I mean, I would love to get a look at the Eagles starters because I have absolutely no idea who they are. Here we go. Minshew in the back. And Minshew gonna snap. Here comes the pressure. And almost some pressure off rip. And complete. Devontae Smith, the intended target, of course. Devontae Smith, the Eagles rookie. Trying to break, I believe, the Eagles rookie receiving yards record, which was previously held by Deshaun Jackson. But the main thing here today is with the Eagles is that wow, yeah, Jason Kelsey's a beast. His brother's amazing. Cool, we only came to see Kelsey anyway. 122. All right, second down and 10. Minshew gonna hand it off to who is this running back? Because again, remember, no Boston Scott and no Miles Sanders tonight. So the Eagles are just it's gonna be a very interesting running back room today. 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. Minshew. Oh, Gregory got decked. Minshew throwing. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding? The foolishness already. The foolishness already. Whoever, I think it's Kelvin Joseph, man, drops the interception. It goes right into Devontae Smith's arms. Bro, look at this. Look at this, bro. What the frick, bro? How do you drop the interception into his hands? Like, come on, bro. We gave it to you, and you, man gave it to you, and you still messed it up. Minshew, middle of the field. That's great. That's great. This is the foolishness. This is the foolishness we're already dealing with. We're already on to the foolishness already. One of the first freaking passing plays. 3rd down. How the heck, Kelvin Joseph, bro? Bro! Pick that crap off, bro. That's freaking Trayvon Diggs would have picked that off 100%. The rookie Kelvin Joseph, man. That was the absolute most rookie play I've ever seen. Here we go. So Philadelphia, Minshew not looking great throwing the ball. I mean, my goodness, the man threw it straight to freaking dude's hands as pressure. Minshew on the move. He's not going to get the 1st down. He's just going to get out of bounds smartly, not trying to get injured, not trying to take a shot. Minshew, he's playing it smart. But, yeah, Minshew will be going down. 2nd down here for the Eagles. Minshew tried to escape the pocket, and he did. He got a few yards. And I think they just played Jason Kelsey for that one snap, just so, he could keep his streak going, his, game streak going. As there's DeMarcus Lawrence, Cowboys defense. They're missing a bunch of their secondary today. So their front seven's going to carry them. That's Kenneth Gainwell, who's actually gotten some reps this year for them. He'll be the running back tonight as Gainwell running into a Cowboys front right there, and they will shut down Gainwell, give him an extra couple yards. Now just 3rd down for the Eagles. And yeah, it's interesting. Let's just say that. Oh, man, this has been an absolutely interesting start. I mean, my goodness, the freaking rookie cornerback drops the ball into a Devontae Smith's hands. I don't think he broke the record on that play, but imagine if he did. You got Jordan Lewis, Kelvin Joseph, and Nashawn Wright starting. And then you got Malik Hooker and Devontae Casey, which isn't bad. But then again, bro, what the freak, man? All you had to do was pass the ball, Kelvin Joseph. My goodness. As Gainwell out of the backfield gonna get the 1st down. Eagles ran a conservative play on 3rd down, and they will get the 1st down. Congratulations, Philadelphia, for that. And yeah, man, it's been an interesting one, to say the least. An interesting start for the Eagles. So yeah, man, we're just looking to it's 1st down and 10. Andre Dillard, 22nd overall pick in 2019. And then there's Rodgers, Ward, and Rager. So they do have some receivers out there. As they'll hand it off to the outside, Kenneth Gainwell. 1st down. And again, this drive should be over. Let's be honest, man. This drive should be over. There's no way. This drive should be over. It should be. And for some reason, Kelvin Joseph decided to be stupid and drop the ball into a dude's hands, bro. I'm going to be honest. I'm slandering Kelvin Joseph. Especially if they score a touchdown here. I am not a fan of Kelvin Joseph right now. And Gainwell, 42. I think it's Keanu Neal. Good hit. And Kelvin Joseph, if they score a touchdown, I blame Kelvin Joseph because this kid sold. So yeah, there's Kenneth Gainwell, Memphis product, 2019, 4th in FBS in scrimmage yards, opted out of the 2020 FBS season. Gainwell's alright, And there's Gainwell running off the field. This season, he's been alright. He has more receiving yards than rushing yards, which is pretty interesting. They got Rager. Oh, they're running an interesting one. Wow. That was an interesting formation. Look at Philadelphia getting creative. They ran a Ward. I think he's a former quarterback as the quarterback. They picked it to Rager. And Minshew going to the side. Philadelphia's like, oh my gosh, we're going to get something special. And then they flip it to the tight end. Which, the Eagles just dropped this. Oh, wow. That was actually a terrible pass. Nice catch, though. Nice catch. He did not have control of that. That was a nice catch. 3rd and goal here for the Eagles. And here we go, Cowboys. Come on, let's get a stop. They got Minshew back in there at quarterback. Third down. What are they going to do? They're going to flip it again. It's a touchdown for the Eagles. And again, this freaking Kelvin Joseph. All this dude had to do was catch the ball and the drive would have been over. It was third down too, man. All you had to do was bat the ball down. But no, you freaking dropped it in the dude's hands. Trash can. Kelvin Joseph, you are trash. That was trash. That was a trash play. I know he's a rookie, but my goodness, bro, that was terrible. That was just awful. The Eagles got so lucky that they didn't score on this drive. So lucky, man. And now we are screwed right now. We are not in a good spot. We could hope Jake Elliott's going to miss the extra point, and wow, the most straight extra point I've ever seen. That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. Man. Rough start to this game, man. Rough start to this freaking game for the Cowboys. That drive felt like it took freaking forever, but it eventually ended with a touchdown, Philadelphia. Here we go, man. Let's go. Come on. Won 6 of last 7, and they're leading the league in rushing yards per game. That's good. That's remarkable. Good job, Philly. I gotta hand it to you. That was a nice job. Oh, come on, boys. Come on, let's play some offense. That was honestly one of the worst. I mean, again, bro. Freaking Kelvin freaking Joseph, bruh. What are you doing, my guy? What are you doing, bruh? Alright. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Kick us to the end zone, and we'll get it fielded, and nothing's happened. Alright, here we go. 9:40 going in the first quarter as the Cowboys come out on the field. Dak Prescott. Let's go. Dak Prescott, 32 passing touchdowns, 4 shy of tying the Cowboys record. Kellen Moore had some very nice words talking about his leadership, his resiliency, confidence, a lot of good stuff. Dak hasn't played that well recently. 32 touchdowns on the year, though, for my boy Dak. He's been doing great. I mean, not really, but, touchdowns great. Way to break the franchise record, my man. He's got to do 4 more in this season. As Elliott going to get the ball to the outside, and he gets tackled. Very nice tackle there by the Eagles. Good job. Good job, Philadelphia. Good tackle. As Elliott, Cooper, CD, those are the stars to watch in the Cowboys offense because those are the stars of the offense. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Amari Cooper, CD, all the boys. Yeah, they're doing good. They're doing good. Here we go. Second down. Prescott, ready. Flag. We got a false start. I believe we do. By the way, the Cowboys are 5-0 against the NFC, so they have a chance to completely have a clean sweep of the NFCs this season with a win today over the Eagles. Although at this moment we're losing, and then it's Tyler Biadasz, the center. Fantastic. One of the weak links of our offensive line is Tyler Biadasz. 7-0 Eagles here early on, 2nd down and 10. Prescott throwing, caught Amari Cooper. We get the 5 yards back, but it's 3rd down and 5. And again, I mean, I guess, I guess you want to get yards there. But, bro, I wish we freaking go downfield. Like, we run all these freaking crossing routes and these little hitch routes and all that crap. Like, why don't we ever go downfield? Cowboys, by the way, 7.6 penalties per game. Yes, we are the most penalized team in the league, and it's probably not even close. Last week's game against the Cardinals only boosted that stat. And, of course, the Raiders game. We all know about that one. But, yeah, 3rd and 5 for Dallas. Prescott ready to go. Is going, throwing, caught Cedric Wilson in stride. I don't know why the Eagles guys are thinking that wasn't a catch. Great job, Cedric Wilson. And when Gallup was injured earlier in the season with, I believe, a calf injury, Cedric Wilson, I mean, he stepped in and did a pretty good job. And so obviously you're going to need Cedric Wilson to step up even more, with Gallup. He's going to need to step up with Gallup. A nice catch right there by Cedric Wilson. Easy 1st down. And so the Cowboys, they got the boys. Prescott throwing out to the outside. It's Lamb making the catch. Lamb going to get the 1st down. Just going to go down nicely. 1st down, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. You love to see it, man. I mean, look at CD right here. Gets to the outside, makes the catch, just tries to juke him. He beats him. Good footwork. Oh, I think he stepped out of bounds right there anyway, so I don't really think it mattered. But yeah, he gets out of bounds. He just gets down, makes a good play. Cowboys get the 1st down. CD with those yards after catch. Just so explosive. 1st and 10. Motioning Wilson to the right. Handing off to Elliott. I mean, not necessarily right now. I mean, the Eagles they're fine. They're benching a bunch of starters, and we have basically no one in our secondary right now, no one notable. So it's not great. Let's just say that. But 2nd down and 6 here. Kellen Moore, we're gonna need some offense, man. I like the way the drive is trending right now. We're making good plays, getting it to our playmakers, man. I'm tired of seeing Amari Cooper and all the boys not get any touches as we run a freaking toss to Elliott, who gets, a few yards off of it. But I'm tired of not seeing our playmakers like Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, guys like that, not get the ball. They need the ball more. I'm going to be honest. They do. 3rd down and 3 for the Cowboys. And again, I don't know if they're in field goal range or not. Would it matter? Because Greg Zuerlein, we all know Greg Zuerlein is, well, if you're a Cowboys fan, us boys fans all know, Greg Zuerlein is not what you call consistent or reliable in any situation. Although I guess technically inside 2 minutes in the 4th quarter or something, I guess Zuerlein is a beast then. Prescott throwing in. Oh my goodness, incomplete. Okay, well now it's 4th down. I would like to see what happened here. Did he just throw it behind Wilson or did he just not catch the ball? What happened? So 4th down, or 3rd down and 3. Let's see what happens. Dak, they send like 5. Wilson threw it a bit behind him, but he probably should have got that. But he threw it a bit behind him again. Not a great pass by Dak. Goes off the dude's hands. Luckily, it wasn't freaking picked off. It's 4th down and 3. Might as well keep the offense on the field. But again, I think that was a miscue on both receiver and quarterback. Dak, not a precise pass right there. That should have been an easy 1st down. Instead, it's 4th down and 3 for Dak. And the boys are going to fake a handoff. Cowboys, will they pick it up? Yes, they will. Amari Cooper down the sideline. 1st down, Cowboys. Great job picking that up. Good job, boys. I like the aggressiveness early on. And then again, what were you going to do? You weren't going to punt, and you certainly weren't going to kick a field goal with Greg freaking Zuerlein. Again, you get Amari Cooper on that route. That's a free 1st down. He's able to get some extra yards after the catch. Good job, Amari Cooper. 1st down and 10 for the Cowboys. Amari Cooper has a history of doing well against the Eagles, so hopefully we'll see some more of that tonight. But yeah, Amari Cooper, tonight has 2 catches for 19 yards already, so I like seeing that Coop needs to get involved. 1st down and 10 for the Cowboys. Cooper running around. They're motioning Cooper out. Prescott 1st and 10. Going to hand it off. It's Corey Clement. Again, they're going to have Clement as their other running back with Pollard injured. I believe Corey Clement is a former Philadelphia Eagle, so that should be that's cool. But yeah, 2nd down here for the Cowboys. Clement does a good job getting a few yards there, and now it'll be 2nd down. Eagles 2017 undrafted free agent. So yes, I was right about that. Yes, yeah, he was a former Philadelphia Eagle. He was undrafted, fifth season in the league. What school did he go to? Wisconsin. All right. Second down and 5. Prescott throwing. Got a man. Cedric Wilson. That's a touchdown. Cedric Wilson. That's easy. That's money. Cowboys in. Touchdown. Cedric Wilson. That is beautiful. 15-yard touchdown. You get Wilson out of the slot. There we go, man. That's the offense we want to see. And again, the Eagles, that first drive shouldn't have been a touchdown. Kelvin Joseph should have caught the ball, but whatever, we're going to let slide. Oh, good, bro. He collided with CD. What the freak, bro? What are you doing, my man? Cedric Wilson, I mean, the easiest touchdown. All he's got to do is catch it and frickin' he didn't even, yeah, he could let up at the air. That's free, man. Yeah, it's free. All right, Greg Zuerlein, PAT. Will he shank it left? Will he make it? Good job, Greg. Way to make it. Again, Greg Zuerlein has one of the best legs out of any kicker in the league, 100%. But the dude is inconsistent personified. But they're any good. Cowboys 7-7. Philadelphia boys trade blows. 7-7 game, baby. Let's go. Good job, Cowboys. Very, very nice work. I'm happy with that. Speaking of teams that had very nice work, both Stars, man. Dallas Stars snapping the Penguins' 10-game win streak today. A fantastic work by the Stars. They get a big win. Again, every win matters for them at this point. They're in an interesting situation with that whole conference and all that. It should be interesting. But yeah, man, the Cowboys, they not a great defensive drive. They let the Eagles drive down the field. They let them do way too much, but they respond with a touchdown, and that's the type of thing you like to see. Is you like to see them respond positivity, and you like to see them respond smart and well. So that's good. Good job by the Cowboys. They did a great job responding. Take a look at some early game statistics, I guess. I mean, why might as well. Early game stats for this game. First things first is Dak 5 for 6, 63 yards, pretty efficient, decent. Elliott 3 carries for 12 yards, 2 catches for 31 yards for Wilson. CD and Cooper each have a catch. And for the Eagles, I mean, Devontae Smith had the 25-yard catch off the deflection. Gainwell is kind of tearing us a new one right now with 5 carries for 29 yards. And Tyree Jackson had the touchdown for the Eagles, the lone touchdown for them so far. So yeah, here we go. It should be a interesting game. All right. So here we go. Come on, Cowboys. So yeah, so they say it's probably so they are saying it's pass interference and that CD popped the man. It shouldn't have been a touchdown. And I mean, if that's what they're saying, I mean, I guess it should have been, but the refs didn't call it. And then again, the refs didn't call a fumble last week, which again, but we don't talk about that. All right, moving on, new game. If the refs gave us one there, nice. I mean, the refs have certainly haven't done us many favors this year. Pocket collapsing on Minshew, and he's down about the line of scrimmage right now. And second down. Good job, Cowboys. Great job. Way to make a play. Way to make a play. Second down and 10. look, the Eagles aren't the easiest team. They've been playing great football, but they do have a bunch of guys out tonight. They have resting a bunch of their starters. They got a guy who's not a terrible quarterback in there. This is really a big show for Gardner Minshew. They'll get the speedster Rager to the outside, and they will get him for a loss. Great job by that Cowboys defense forcing Rager. I mean, they do have some starters like Devontae Smith, Jalen Rager, and they are missing some guys due to COVID, such as Goddard, and they're resting some guys in the second. Yes, they are. They're resting players, but they're playing it smart. But the Cowboys also have a ton of guys out. They do. They do. So it's interesting. I feel like the Eagles probably have more guys out. They're probably resting more starters because they have less on the line tonight. Jalen Hurts this season has 784 rushing yards and 10 touchdowns. This leads the NFL QBs. Now, look, great for Jalen Hurts, but let's be honest. If Lamar Jackson didn't miss so many games, that would be a different stat. As Minshew rolling. Is he going to find a man? No, he will not. Incomplete, intended for Tyree Jackson. And the Cowboys forced the punt. Great job, man. Look what happens when we aren't dropping interceptions into Eagles players' hands. We're doing great. I like to see that. I do want to look at the injury report, although I don't know if it might be here anymore. I don't know if it's going to be here anymore. It was in the freaking preview thing. But yeah, 4th down and 11 here for the Eagles. Aaron Siposs is the punter, and of course CD, the Cowboys guy. As the Cowboys have blocked some punts this year, they've had some success in that. Siposs punting. CD Lamb gonna get it. He's gonna try to return it. He's super explosive, so why not? CD Lamb gets a few extra yards returning that, so I guess that's great. And now Dak Prescott will take off his beanie and he will get out onto the field. Dak Prescott. I mean, they're calling it Monday Night Football because of the branding, but it's actually Sunday Night Football. It's interesting. Let's say that. It's an interesting situation. So, let's find out what happens, man. I mean, the Cowboys get the ball. They're playing. They play good defense there. They forced what they need. They did what they need to do. Now it's time to play, man. Yeah. So yeah, we are ready, man. We are absolutely ready, bro. We are ready to go crazy. The Cowboys are ready to just dominate the Eagles. We get the ball at the freaking 44-yard line. Great field position to start. But I think the Eagles getting to the playoffs, I've said it's a big deal for them. They weren't supposed to be this good. They've really jump started. They've really jumped their rebuild. They've jumped ahead of the rebuilding curve. So now you have to beg the question: is Jalen Hurts the freaking guy? I mean, is he? Like, you're in a situation where Jalen Hurts could be the guy. I mean, you have to make decisions about this. You're playing. Miami's pick obviously became less valuable. Thank you, Miami, for winning. But yeah, obviously, there's things that you have to talk about with that. Is Jalen Hurts the guy? Do you go after? You used a pick on Devontae Smith last year. Do you go after another weapon? Do you go after defensive players, like maybe a cornerback, someone who can go help Darius Slay? 486 points this season from the Cowboys offense, which is the franchise record, although the offense has stalled out recently. Kellen Moore is leading one of the most successful offenses in franchise history. Hopefully they can get their offense back on track when they need to, which is the playoffs. It'd be nice to come out and dominate today and drop a 40 on the Eagles, nice little 40 points. So 7-7 here, first quarter, 3:34 left. Dak Prescott in And he's going to he's going to fake it. Play action. He's going downfield. Got him in. It's Amari Cooper with the catch. And he's out of bounds, but a big play for the Cowboys. Amari Cooper. Dak Prescott threw it on the money. And Amari Cooper burning the Eagles. One of the league's best route runners. No one covers this man. And, I mean, that was just a busting coverage. Simple as that. Let's see. When did he step out of bounds? Stepped out of bounds back there. Amari Cooper having a good start to the game. 3 catches for 48 yards. It's Dak rolling. Dak firing. No, Dak's going to run. He's going to slide. He'll take the sack. He'll take the loss of yards. Because obviously there's no point in doing anything dumb as Amari Cooper having a great start to the game. 3 catches for 48 yards. This is looking like Amari might drop a 100-yard game today. Targets per game this season. First 7 games of the year, Amari Cooper's getting about 8 targets per game. The last 7 games, though, the man's been getting about 6 targets, so 2 less targets per game. Safe to say, we need to get Amari Cooper back in the offense, more involved. Him and CeeDee Lamb both need more targets because those are your best players. Those are your best receivers. Those are the guys who can turn plays into big plays. As Prescott steps up in the pocket, throws. Holding call on the Cowboys is what the announcers are saying. And it is. What happened here? So what happened here, Dak? What happened? Is it it's the holding king himself, Connor Williams. You say it. Yeah, man. There it is, Connor Williams, baby. Holding as usual. So that's what. Yep. Then I was saying. Yep. The Cowboys, the quarterback and the receiver weren't on the same page there, and those are the types of communication errors that can get you in a lot of trouble. Dak gonna throw, and it's caught over the middle of the field by Schultz, who will get to the 30-yard line. Good catch by Schultz. 3rd down. Cowboys trying to set up for a more manageable 3rd down here. I like that. Hit Dalton Schultz over the middle. But yeah, that was not a great pass. And again, the holding call set you up for, another holding penalty, bro. Another something that just makes you puts you in a tough situation. Puts you in a hole. Again, penalties like that, plays like that will cost you in big moments. Noah Brown in the game as well. I haven't seen him in a minute. CD in the game as well. Dak gonna go. Where's he gonna go? Pressure, throwing, incomplete. Defense for the Eagles gets through. Dak gets slammed to the ground. And we've got to fight. We've got some punches. We've got some, I don't know if punches were being thrown, but we've got some words and some saltiness being exchanged to each other. We've got words being exchanged. We've got, the passion, the intensity of this game, even though it's just, kind of a meaningless regular season finale. There's stuff on the line today, I guess. This is pride, I guess. If there's a play right there, Ridgeway and them get through. Prescott gets knocked to the ground. And here you go, 4th 11. Here we go, Greg. Let's see what you got, Greg. 28 for 34 this season. 56 yards is his long, which was actually the game winner against the Chargers. 48 yards. Greg, let's see it, baby. Let's see if you can make a field goal. Down the middle. Good kick, Greg. Good kick, Greg. 10-7 Cowboys. I'm a fan of seeing. I like when Greg Zerline does that. I do. He's a good kicker when he makes field goals. As Williams and Terrence Steele just got into a little pushing match, and Biotic got in there. No punches, no nothing like that. Just kind of not like super bad, nothing crazy. But yeah, not a bad situation at all for the Cowboys. They're up 10-7. Their defense is doing what they need to do. So Dang, big college football game tomorrow. So here we go. Jalen on the sideline. Zerline going to kick it off, and it'll be caught by Philadelphia. They're going to return the kick. They're going to go, and oh. Pretty nice return there by Philadelphia. Here comes the offense. Devontae's room. Alabama. These graphics are cool. The Slim Reaper. Of course, all the trophy cases, the cool trophy case brackets. You got, of course, all these things. Yep, all the things on the wall. You got the Alabama stuff. You got all the trophies, such as the national championships, 900 receiving yards this season, which is 12 yards shy of Eagles' rookie record, which was Deshaun Jackson. I can do that name, man. Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson's old, man. Dude is a dinosaur. Minshew, throwing, and there's the record. There's Devontae Smith, record, baby. And Kelvin Joseph gets beat on this little cut route and gets both feet down. That's what he needs to do. Get both feet down. Good job, Devontae Smith. Good catch. I think he just broke the record, or at least tied it, as there's 50 seconds left in the first quarter. As Minshew, pocket, throw. Okay. There's Devontae Smith again, and there's the record. But there it is, man. Devontae Smith is officially the record holder for the Philadelphia Eagles. 916 receiving yards on the season, which is more than Deshaun Jackson back in 2008. It's official, Devontae Smith, you are officially the new record holder for the Philadelphia Eagles in the rookie receiving yards. Congratulations, as they'll throw. Pass is incomplete, intended for number 19. Oh, and they're saying, they're saying they might be done with Devontae Smith. 3 catches for 41 yards, and they're saying that might be the night for Devontae Smith. I mean, I think that is. I think that's the night for Devontae Smith. I think Devontae Smith will be done for the day. So now, I mean, you got Rager out there, but again, the most of the stars, like, they're done with Devontae Smith. They just wanted to get him in, try to have him break the record. He did. I mean, I guess there's no point in playing him anymore, as they'll throw it low. It's Gainwell. First down, Philadelphia. And that'll be the end of the first quarter, as the Cowboys still have the 10-7 lead. And Devontae Smith looks to be done for the night, as Gardner Minshew actually putting together a solid performance. And there it is for Philadelphia. History has been made for the Eagles tonight. Devontae Smith is the new rookie receiving yards record for Philadelphia. So game is back, and Devontae Smith has officially broken the Eagles record. They officially, he's officially become the Eagles rookie all-time single season rookie receiving yard record. Devontae Smith, a very accomplished player. Oh, is he playing? Oh, okay. Two-time national champion, and Devontae Smith is playing, so they will keep him in. I guess to add to that record. Maybe try to be 1,000-yard receiver, although hopefully he will not be. Cowboys need to shut him down as Minshew, middle of the field in Keanu, bro. Eagles fans are not happy. Sirianni's jawing at the ref. I don't know why Keanu Neal just decided to grab him and just try to do stuff as they got Devontae Smith still and they got him in the coat. And then he took his helmet off. So I don't know, man. Devontae Smith, we could see him again. We could not. I don't know. But there we go. 2nd down and 10. Eagles. Minshew. Gonna throw. Middle of the field. And they have a wide open man. I think that's Tyree Jackson. That man who's got the touchdown is Minshew. They're going to tack on another 15 again as Minshew's shoulder pads outside. And we got a roughing the passer. Fantastic. That's great. And Donovan Wilson getting called for the pass for that. And what's up, Donovan? What'd you do, man? What'd you do? Let's see. Number 6, Donovan Wilson. What did he do? Oh my gosh, that's so dumb, bro. Why would you freaking hit him up high, bro? That's stupid. What are you doing, man? That's the one thing you can't do. Don't hit the quarterback up high. That's it. I'm not sure what that was. I don't know why he decided that, but he did. And now, not good, man. Not ideal. Now they get a freaking free first down and a bunch of extra yards as they're now inside the red zone. Here's Minshew. Gonna hand it off to his man. That I don't know who 32 is. Luke Gifford very excited about making that tackle. Congratulations. Good job, Luke. Good. Congratulations, man. 2nd down and 9. That was who my running back was that for the Eagles. I have no idea who that was, but whoever it was, I mean, he didn't do much there. 2nd and 9 for the Eagles. That'll be. Don't think that was Gainwell. That was 23. So Minshew doing a decent job right now throwing the football. Eagles are driving down the field as Minshew. He's gonna throw underneath. That's Kenneth Gainwell spun around, and he says he's not down. Still gonna get tackled way behind the line of scrimmage, but at least Gainwell will fight for those yards. Neville Gallimore there to make that play, and the Cowboys. I mean, again, great job there stopping Gainwell. They tried to run this little play. I don't know where they were going with this, but they got pressure immediately. And then Neville Gallimore gets them there. Yeah, but that's a great job by the Cowboys either way. 3rd down. So 3rd and 17 is Sirianni. Sirianni should be happy. I mean, Philadelphia Eagle fans, I remember they were upset at the beginning of the season with Nick Sirianni, and obviously stuff about the running backs, which they've been one of the best rushing offenses in football, and they've actually started using running backs. But also, as they send up heat, they send that heat, and Gainwell getting drilled at the line of scrimmage or just past it by Donovan Wilson. It'll be 4th down for the Eagles, and 4th down and 16. They're certainly going to kick the field goal. They're bringing out Jake Elliott. And again, I mean, I'm just thinking logically right now. I mean, I'm thinking logically as just a Cowboys fan, which I'm not a fan of the Eagles at all. I hate them. Hate that organization. But I got to give them credit. I mean, they've punched above their weight. Nick Sirianni, he has his struggles earlier in the season, but he's been a pretty good coach. I mean, considering where the team is and the direction that they're heading with the first round picks that they have and with the way that as a kick is from Elliott is right down the middle and tie game 10-10. This team has gone way over what they were supposed to do going into the season. So I guess not shot to the Eagles because I don't like them, but I mean, I guess the Eagles, they had a good season, they've done well, and if they can get at least one win in the playoffs, that should be considered a very successful season. Although it already is an incredibly successful season for this organization. So good for them, man. Good for them. So here we go, man. Eagles do tie the game here in the second quarter. 12 minutes left in the second quarter. As Philadelphia will kick this one to the end zone. Clement can return it. Corey Clement. And it'll go down. So, yeah, here we go. There's Jason Kelce. They played Kelce for freaking one snap, and then they're like, nah, he's done. He's done. Prescott gonna hand it off. It's Elliott. Nothing. Interesting. Both Kelsey brothers were drafted by Andy Reid, just on different teams. Interesting. Second down and 10. Cowboys run game still struggling. The Eagles are great at running the ball. Us not so much. Here we go. What the heck? Timeout by us. The play clock expired. That was great. Yeah, they just played Jason Kelce one snap to give him the consecutive game started. And that summed up his night. Right there. Right then and there. Here we go. Second down and 10. Had to call a timeout because of poor clock management as Prescott gonna go downfield and caught. How'd he catch that? How is he still on his feet? C.D. Lamb is a man who is a beast. What a play by C.D. Middle of the field. Dak fitted in there. C.D. bobbled it, stayed on his feet, and got the extra yardage. I do not know how he stayed on his feet after he got that ball, but wow, what a job by CD. And CD, of course, leading the team in yards and targets. Got over 1,100 yards on the season. Cooper having a good game as well as Prescott gonna hand it off to Elliott. Elliott gonna go to the outside. He tries to spin and he will get decked. But hey, at least he got a pretty decent amount of yards. Cowboys driving down the field. That was a great play to CD. That was nice. I was very impressed by that. I was very happy with that. 2 catches for 45 yards tonight. Again, another fantastic job by the Cowboys. And again, like they're saying, when CD gets the ball in his hands, I mean, it's not great. Wilson in motion as they're going to hand it off. They're going to send it to the outside. It's a toss to Elliott. He'll get the first down. Again, like they're saying, when CD gets the ball in his hands, I mean, oh, who's hurt? Someone hurt? Someone hurt? What happened? Someone's hurt? There's a handoff to Elliott to the outside. Cedric Wilson blocks. No one's hurt. First down and 10. Timeout. Why are the Eagles challenging this? That's so dumb. Right there, he had it, bud, and his elbow was down, Sirianni. Did you forget that it... Yes, it comes out right there, but then he has it right there. Bro, that's so obvious. He was so obviously down by contact. Yes, the ball came out. It did. But, yes, it started to come out, and then he kept it, and he held it against him, and then he freaking went down, bruh. Like, if the ball was consistently moving, and then he lost it at the end, yes, that's a fumble. But since he was not, like, consistently moving it, that's not a fumble. Cowboys ball. I don't know why they're challenging that. Ruling on the field stands. As expected, Cowboys get the ball. I have no idea why the heck Sirianni challenged that. That was obviously a... it was obvious that he was down. I don't know what they were doing challenging that, but whatever. First down and 10 for the Cowboys. We'll take it. They lose a timeout. And Prescott going to hand it off to Elliott. Elliott going to get a hole, and he'll go down. So that's good. Nice. We get it down. Second down here for the Cowboys. So both teams lose a timeout. Cowboys had to use it because of freaking couldn't get their offense on the field. What's up, Jack? What's up, man? Cowboys offense this season: 54 snaps with O-line in the backfield, which is the most in the NFL since 2016, which is crazy. That's crazy. I mean, that's like 54 snaps with O-line in the backfield. That's interesting. So second down and 4. Prescott back. What's up, Jack? Cowboys are bad. Okay. Okay. The Cowboys are bad. The Seahawks are not good, man. I'm gonna be honest. The Cowboys are not bad. They actually have 11 wins, and hopefully they're about to have 12. Jack, the Eagles are not. Jack, we're in field goal range, bud. We're in field goal range. We're gonna be up, and Ezekiel Elliott 945 yards tonight. Prescott is getting hurt. What Dak is not getting hurt. He's literally fine. 3rd and 5 for Prescott. For real, what? It's 10-10, man. We're doing, and they're 9. We have 10 wins. We have 11 wins, actually. 11 wins. We're better. Dak, 3rd and 5, gonna throw, under pressure, got his man, touchdown Cowboys! Touchdown Cowboys! Give me that! Yes, sir, Cedric Wilson! Absolutely. That was a beautiful play. Touchdown Cowboys! Was it? I mean, no skill. Oh, that's an easy touchdown, bro. What do you mean? Luck. Bro, what do you mean luck? Bro, you know what's luck? The Seahawks, bro. No slandering. When your team... No slandering the Cowboys if, one... What do you mean, man? No. No, y'all aren't bad. Y'all are not bad. Cowboys up 17-10, baby. Let's go. Light work. Cedric Wilson is dominating. Bye, Jack. Bye, man. See you on Monday. Thank you for joining. Cedric Wilson killing the game right now. Absolutely dominating this game. Eagles cannot stop this dude right now. He is a demon. That's funny. I mean, I love Cedric Wilson, man. I think he's good. Cedric Wilson's a beast, and I mean, I think he's a capable receiver. He's no Michael Gallup, but he has he's good. I like Cedric Wilson a lot. I think he's a good receiver, and I think that he should be a solid addition for us. He should be solid for us. Yes. So up 17-10, in a good spot. Yes, we gotta show the Philly special. Very good play. Touchdown. Yes, absolutely. That Philly special was a great play. I will say it was a fantastic play. He went Philly, Philly. Philly, Philly. Doug Peterson. Both of those players, Nick Foles and Doug Peterson, are not. They're in the statue, but they're no longer on the team. And again, I mean, I guess you could have anticipated Foles, but bro, Peterson, are you serious? Like Peterson, like that's crazy. 2022, man, it's 4 years, almost 4 years later since that play. That's crazy. But 17-10 Cowboys doing just fine. Again, both teams missing a bunch of starters. Eagles are resting in. They have some COVID guys. Cowboys have a ton of COVID guys right now. Mostly their entire secondary, two starting corners, couple safeties, guys like that. Yeah, they're not doing great. But thank goodness Cedric Wilson is a beast. And there's Corey Clement right here. 4 receptions for 100 yards and a touchdown in the Super Bowl. That's crazy that Corey Clement was literally... He's the guy who took the snap on the Philly special. I mean, he said Corey Clement's a Super Bowl champion. And, I mean, he had a great Super Bowl. He was one of the better players. He had a touchdown in the Super Bowl. He was a great part of that Eagles Super Bowl team. In that game, he was a big factor in that game. Corey Clement is doing good today, and he's not doing much today, obviously, in the former team. But you know what? Good for Corey Clement. He got a ring, and they're gonna pitch it to Jalen Rager, who's gonna beat. Oh, he got tripped up by. I think he probably got tripped up by Gregory, the freaking turf monster. But either way, second down for the Eagles. Could have been a big play. Obviously, you got to use Rager's speed, and I mean they tried to, but it didn't really do much. So Gregory, Gregory, man. It is what it is. Gregory this season, 6 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, which are both career highs, 2 takeaways. I mean, then again, bro, Gregory, man. I mean, he is a guy who never been able to stay on the field. If he did, I mean, look, he would have better career highs, but he's been great this season. As Minshew steps up in the pocket, gonna roll. And nothing gonna happen there. So good for the Cowboys right there. They doing a great job. Minshew, good job of setting up the pocket, getting away from the defenders on Philadelphia, but then just not able to get much there. So 3rd down and 5 for the Eagles. And again, the offense, I haven't really been able to do too much this game since that opening possession. Randy Gregory has missed more games in his career, 63 than he's played, which is 49. Unfortunately, like I said, Gregory's had a ton of off-the-field issues that have really kept him from being the football player that he can be, which we've all seen the talent that he possesses. And there is pressure. Minshew throwing. Got him, man. That's Quez Watkins with the catch. 1st down and 10 for the Eagles. Minshew under some pressure. Again, this Cowboys, they have a chance to go 6-0 in the division. There's Minshew just throwing it. Man's wide open. And again, I think he was on Nahshon Wright was in that area. And again, Nahshon Wright, he is not exactly what you call a guy who should be starting for this team. Of course, with the guys that have Corona as the pressure, Minshew overthrows, incomplete. And great job by the Cowboys to bring the pressure, forcing the Eagles to make Minshew have a desperate play right here. Basham gets through, gets a piece of Minshew, and then Dorrance Armstrong's able to bring him down or wrap him up, and Minshew just has to get rid of it. Overthrows his guy Huntley, and there we go. 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles. They're in a decent situation, nothing crazy. They passed the ball more than they've ran, but they ran the ball about 10 times today, they've ran the ball 10 times today, which isn't bad. They're gonna hand it off again. Huntley, who is this man? Number 32. This dude, I think his name is Huntley. I don't even know this dude, but what a run by him. He busts through that line right there. Busts through the line with speed. Beats him and almost stays up and could have had a touchdown. He had the green grass. What a run by Huntley. Gets the Eagles the 1st down. 30-yard line is where they're at. Minshew. To hand, no to fake, play action, throwing low. That's Tyree Jackson again with the catch. Jackson, seen him a few times today. He also has the only touchdown from the Eagles in this game. There was Huntley right there. What a run. Is that Huntley? Is that Huntley, I think is his name? Yeah. Great run. Again, the Eagles, bro. They're pulling out dang near anyone in their running back rotation today. Jason Huntley, a 5th-round pick by the Lions last year. You had of course, you have him. You have you don't even have Boston Scott or Miles Sanders. You got him. You got Huntley. You got Kenneth Gainwell. You just got the most random running backs out for Philadelphia. Guys who were so buried in the depth chart, they're probably not even getting that many minutes on the freaking practice squad. Is Huntley going to run? And he's going to get stuffed. Cowboys pushing, and there's a flag in the backfield. Most likely a holding penalty that's going to back them up 10 yards. And it is. Let's go. Not great. Not a great job by the Eagles there. Tajai or whatever the dude's name is with the holding, and now it's 2nd down and 14 for the Eagles. Not in the best spot on the field. They backed up a pretty decent amount, but they've been able to make some plays tonight. They've got 10 points, which isn't bad. Considering the guys that they have out there. Greg Ward, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, and then there's Jalen Reagor. Not bad. Here we go. 2nd down and 14. They're going to not hand it off. The play action. Mitchell going to go low. It's going to be caught by, I believe that is Richard Rodgers who makes the catch, and he will be down, getting a decent amount of yards and trying to get those yards back. It'll be 3rd down. And most people know Richard Rodgers is the guy who caught the Hail Mary at Ford Field from Aaron Rodgers, Rodgers to Rodgers, the Rodgers to Rodgers Hail Mary, man. That is remarkable. That play is still amazes me to this day whenever I see it on a highlight reel or something like that. That's going to be one of those plays that'll be on Aaron Rodgers' highlight reel forever. That play was truly remarkable. I don't know how he caught it, and obviously the Rodgers to Rodgers connection thing, that was pretty cool. Yeah, it appears that Devontae Smith is done for the day. And number 64 for the Eagles, I'm not sure who that is, but What are the Eagles fans saying? I have no idea. I have no idea what the Eagles fans are saying right now, but they got to bring in a backup lineman. 3rd down and 5. Eagles handing it off here to the outside. It's Gainwell again. These Eagles running backs are exploding out of the backfield, and they are getting big plays. 1st and goal for the Eagles. My goodness. This dude exploded out of the backfield. Minshew, middle, incomplete. Van Der Esch is down. Is he good? He is, all right. Man got popped. Let's see. Did he make the play? Outstretched hand of Gainwell, and then, ooh. Dang. 10th play of the drive for the Eagles is Gainwell. I mean, he was just smacked in between those two. Van Der Esch and John O'Neill. It is 2nd down and goal. Handing off. Minshew to the outside. Touchdown, Eagles. Kenneth Gainwell, the running attack for this Eagles offense is amazing. It's what they do best. And Kenneth Gainwell getting the touchdown, and the game is tied. And again, dude, this Cowboys run defense is getting killed right now. Cedric Wilson is dominating tonight. My goodness, like I didn't know that this dude, Cedric Wilson, was gonna come out today and dominate. But a 10-play, 75-yard drive for the Eagles. It took about 4.5 minutes. Great job, Philly. And now they're gonna kick the field goal. Kick is up. Good. I mean, the extra point is good, and 17-17 game. Dang, I just like to say, bro, Cedric Wilson is a demon. My goodness. Cedric Wilson is just out here right now bodying. I mean, how many fantasy points does this kid have? Man's got 18 fantasy points already. I mean, around 19, actually. But shout out to Cedric Wilson. Dude is, we're going to need him to step up. He's going to need to be a big part of this team. And I'm happy with Cedric. He's doing a great job. And, good for him. We need him to come out and really just continue to play well. It should be a good confidence booster for Cedric going in the postseason. I mean, it'll be nice to have him obviously back up. His confidence will be up because of a game like this. 2 touchdowns in Philadelphia. But yeah, let's look at some stats, man. Let's look at some stats for this game already. About to get hit halftime, and let's just look at the stats, man. I mean, we got Dak with 155 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. Elliott 8 carries for 30 yards. 3 catches for 54 yards and 2 touchdowns from Cedric Wilson. Amari Cooper's got 3 catches for 46 yards. CD's got 2 catches for 45 yards. And Schultz has a catch for 10 yards, and that is the only guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 players on the Cowboys roster have receptions right now. And the running game's going absolutely nowhere. As for the Eagles, Minshew 106 yards. Ward has a 2-yard completion. Gainwell 7 carries of 54 yards and a touchdown. And again, this running back by committee approach that the Eagles are going with tonight because of the resting of Miles Sanders and Boston Scott being out with COVID. I think or illness or something like that, probably COVID. But yeah, I mean, these guys are just all getting their moments tonight. This is their moment to really shine. I mean, these are dudes who usually don't get to see much action, so they're getting their opportunities to shine tonight. Same with guys like for the Cowboys, you're getting to see guys like Nashon Wright and yeah, guys like that. So I mean, it's the Eagles offense versus the Cowboys in week 3. 12 rushes for 64 yards and 1 first down. Tonight already in the first half, they've got over 80 80 yards rushing, and 5 first downs. So obviously, the Eagles' rushing attack has greatly improved. I mean, they are one of the best rushing attacks in the league. In fact, the Eagles are actually averaging the most amount of yards per game on the ground this year. One of the best ground attacks in the league. And I mean, the running backs that they have aren't amazing. They got a good offensive line, though. Like, I mean, they got good players. Like, Miles Sanders is pretty solid. Boston Scott's got speed, Gainwell, guys like that. But they don't have, like, a superstar. They don't have, a Chubb or a Kamara or a Henry or a Taylor. One of those guys, one of those superstar running backs. But they've got just solid guys and a good offensive line, which can be just as important as, again, Dak Prescott ball is bad at the line of scrimmage, which was certainly an issue last week against the Cardinals. The Cardinals had a bunch of passes bad at the line. Not a great situation. So here we go. 2nd down and 10. Let's see who got the hand up. Right here, Dak going, and it just great job to get his hand up, and I mean, he hit his elbow, so like Dak just not a great throw. 2nd down and 10 with 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Prescott 2nd and 10. He's going to hand it off to Elliott, who's going to get through. He's cutting back. Ezekiel Elliott cutting. Ezekiel Elliott with a big run. What a run by Ezekiel Elliott, and he needed that one. Great job, Zeke. Great run. That's a great cutting around by Ezekiel Elliott. He gets a good run. And good job, Zeke. Good job. 1st down and 10 for the Cowboys here. Elliott. Prescott going to drop back to throw. He's throwing underneath. That's Elliott. That's actually not Elliott. That's Corey Clement who's going to push forward and get some extra yards. And Ezekiel Elliott, first 20-yard gain in last 9 games. It's been so long. 9 games since Zeke had a 20-yard run. I mean, man, the lack of explosiveness is sad. Dang, man. As they're going to just hand it off now to Clement, who busts through, gets the 1st down. And look, a part of that probably has to do with the offensive line. I mean, the offensive line isn't great. It's good, it's all right, but they have some weak links on the offensive line. Let's be honest. They've got guys like freaking Tyler Bionich and Connor Williams, and who aren't great. Terrence Steele isn't amazing. Cowboys are averaging 38 seconds per play, which is the fastest in the NFL. So they run an up-tempo offense. As Prescott gonna throw, it's caught by Amari Cooper for the 1st down. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning here in Philadelphia. Cowboys offense driving down the field against the Philadelphia, which they should be. They should be doing that right now. But 17 points in the first half so far. Hopefully about to add some more on the board. Go Cowboys. It'd be nice to get this win. It'd be nice to go into the postseason with a win. And I like the way, the rushing attack is starting to really find some traction, which is obviously a good thing. You want to see that. You want to see the rushing attack. You want to see guys like that. So, like Zeke getting yards. I mean, good for Zeke, man. Finally got a good gain. It must be frustrating, man. I mean, the knee injury's obviously been a nagging thing. But for 9 weeks into freaking 20-yard run, bro? My goodness. Oh, Vita Vea just got extended by the Bucks. 4 years, $73 million. Dang. I mean, Vita Vea is remarkable. He's a fantastic defensive tackle. He's worked out for the Bucks. The Bucks did a pretty good job of drafting. I mean, I'll check. I mean, they've had some bad picks, obviously. But I feel like the Bucks have done a pretty good job of setting themselves up in a situation to put Tom Brady where they're at. I mean, let's look at their picks from recent years. So let's see. Let's go back to freaking 2014. They got guys like Mike Evans. Well, that was it. They got Mike Evans. He was their main guy. 2015, they got Jameis, isn't great. Ali Marpet, who's a good offensive lineman. Quan Alexander, who was good for them as a linebacker. 2016, Brendan Hargraves was a bust. He stinks. That's all I have to say. 2017, they got OJ Howard, who's a solid tight end. They got Chris Godwin in the 3rd round. Like, that's a big pickup right there. 2018, Vita Vea, great draft pick, obviously big, great player. Ronald Jones, he's been a good running back for them. Carlton Davis has been a good cornerback for them. Alex Kappa has been a consistent offensive lineman. Jordan Whitehead has been a safety for them. Solid. And 2019, and they got a ton of impactful players in 2019. Devin White, a star linebacker for them. Sean Murphy Bunting, who's been a good corner for them. Jamal Dean, who's also been a solid corner for them. Mike Edwards has been a solid safety. You had Scotty Miller, who's been a good speedster. Last year, you had guys like Tristan Wirfs, who's been a fantastic tackle. Antoine Winfield has been a great safety. As it's 2nd down and 3, flags are flying. As Prescott hits his man, Cooper got decked. Flag early on. What a play. But there's a flag. What's the flag, though? What a catch by Cooper. Oh, wow. Okay, so the penalty will be declined. It's a 1st down and goal for the Cowboys. Offsides. I thought I was holding again, but what a play. Cooper gets behind the secondary and catches it. That's remarkable. Amari Cooper's a great receiver. He is. When he's healthy, when he's playing well, when he gets targets, he's remarkable. 1st and goal. Cowboys, they're going to pass to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Cooper did not get the feed in. Cooper! Bro, that's a mental error by Amari Cooper. Didn't get the feed in, man. Bad, not the best awareness there by Cooper. Usually he scores that, but he just didn't get the feet down. Cooper, 79 yards today. He's having a good game, but man, he's got to get that, man. That's got to be a touchdown. Prescott got his man. Schultz, touchdown, Cowboys. They ran that play. They ran that play on like they ran that play before this season. I've seen that before. Dalton Schultz with the touchdown and the Cowboys taking the lead in Philadelphia. 23-17 lead for the Cowboys. Great job. Schultz off the cut right there. Gets open. Touchdown Cowboys. Dalton Schultz continuing to be a big part of this Cowboys offense. Made a couple catches tonight, and that was a big one right there. Touchdown Cowboys. And again, Cooper just missed out on the touchdown. He had another. I mean, Cooper's having a great game where he's getting involved. They need to get him involved, man. As simple as that. Same with CD. I mean, they gotta do it. But yeah, Cowboys with a quick drive is Zerline. Oh my gosh, did he miss a neck? Oh, okay. Well, that's. Come on, Greg. My goodness, dude. Greg Zerline is. Greg, are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me, bro? Every freaking time. And dude, this one was weird. Whenever I see a Greg Zerline field goal or kick go to the right, I'm like, that's going in. But Greg always hooks it to the left. Always. It's all he has to do. Always to the left. To the left. Always. He's Greg shanking left Zerline. But today he missed that one on the right. Like, what the frick, bro? My goodness, dude. It's a freaking PAT, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh man, Greg Zerline is. I am not a fan of Greg Zerline. I'm not. Eagles are gonna get to return this kick, and they get him. Good job, Cowboys. Okay, well, hold on. Get him down first. I would just like to say, yes, Cowboys do need to get this win today. They're doing fine on the offense. So not great. I am not a fan of the way this. I'm not a fan of our kicking. Man, this has been bad. Almost intercepted there by Nashawn Wright, but that's going to be pass interference. I knew it as soon as he freaking dropped it. Oh, offsides? It wasn't pass interference? Oh, that's great. I guess it doesn't matter if you almost threw an interception to you. Freaking dude, bash him. First and 10. And Minshew going to step up in the pocket. He's going to run. He's going to slide down. Yeah, man. Come on now. Second down here for Minshew. Second and 6. Minshew gonna drop back, gonna throw, and he escapes. Flag on the field. It's gonna be holding, I'm gonna assume. Yep. Second down and 16. Minshew gonna throw. It's incomplete. Yeah, man. I mean, Minshew, he should be. He's not playing bad at all. I mean, all things considered, he's playing with freaking bums. No offense, Eagles players. Actually, kind of offensive. That was kind of mean. But I'm just saying. I mean, it's not like the Eagles got freaking prime Calvin Johnson out there, wide receiver. Third and 16. Minshew wrapped up and down he goes. Are we not going to call timeout? Good job, Cowboys. Good job. What a call timeout there is able to drop Minshew, and I guess the Cowboys have a chance. Great job by DeMarcus Lawrence, and the Cowboys have an opportunity to try to get some points before halftime. As DeMarcus Lawrence able to push the pile and get through and get the sack. Go Cowboys. Go Cowboys, man. Great way to push through. D-Law is able to bring him down. Pocket collapse, and Minshew finally wasn't able to escape, and DeMarcus Lawrence doing his dance, baby. Let's go. Go Cowboys, man. Great job. 4th and 29. Hopefully we can get like a freaking blocked punt or something, or at the very least, hopefully this dude will just not punt very well and have a great punt. And yeah, we'll be in a good spot. So the Cowboys, okay, they put a few more seconds back on the clock. So Mike McCarthy did a good job of managing the clock. I like that. Good job, McCarthy. Way to manage the clock. 4th and 29, and here we go. Aaron's pass. I mean, it's not okay. He's punting for around like the 10-yard line. So this is not. I mean, who knows? Ugly bunt. Fantastic. I like that. Great punt, man. Sipost or whatever his name is. Not good at all. That was an ugly, ugly punt, man. Ooh. He shanked it, man. He shanked that one. Not good. And we get ball at second half. We get second half kickoff. That's right. They scored opening drive, then we scored. So Dak and the boys get the ball in prime field position here with 24 seconds left and only one timeout, unfortunately, as Dak gonna go, middle of the field, got him, man! It's Wilson again! Cedric Wilson is a dominant force tonight. Timeout Cowboys, 17 seconds left. What a play by Cedric Wilson and the Cowboys. Continue to make plays. Cedric Wilson is bodying the secondary right now. Great job, Cedric. Good job, Cedric. I like Cedric Wilson a lot, man. Dak, 225 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half. I mean, Dak is playing well. Here we go. 18 seconds left in the second half. Prescott, they have a chance to score here. Dak gonna throw, sideline, got his man. That is gonna be Jarwin, who's actually back from injury. I think he was on injury reserve. That's his first catch in a while. Schultz has clearly taken over the starting tight end job. Jarwin, I'm sorry. And your constant injuries are not great. But yeah, there we go. Jarwin's not a bad tight end. It's just he's always injured, you know? So second down and 4, Cowboys continue to inch closer to the end zone. Obviously, the main goal is to get points here. A touchdown, though, would be fantastic. Put up 30 in the first half. That'd be nice. So here we go. Prescott. Gonna throw. Middle. Oh! Off the hands of Jarwin, man. Did that get tipped or was this just a drop? Because if it's just a drop, I'm not happy, man. If it's tipped, man, you gotta catch that. No, catch the ball, bro. Dude, come on, Jarwin. You gotta freaking catch that. Not good, Blake. Not good. Third and 4, 9 seconds left for the Cowboys. Take one more shot to the end zone. And that's what you do. No running backs, one tight end, a bunch of wide receivers. You just take a shot to the end zone. Here we go. Prescott steps up in the pocket, throws end zone, touchdown. Dalton Schultz gets the job done. That's why he's the starting tight end. Sorry, Jarwin. Schultz gets his second touchdown of the night. And Dak might break the Cowboys record. Dak could break a record tonight. He needs one more touchdown. Great job, guys. Let's go. Dak Prescott, baby. Good job, Cowboys. Zerline, have you missed this extra point, bro? Yep, he tied it. Go Cowboys, baby. Let's go. Good win today. We're looking good. Go Cowboys, man. This is the type of offense you want to see going into the postseason. Thirty to 17 at halftime, man. Man, that punt. I mean that punt right there. I mean that punt is really probably a game changer in this one. It definitely is. I feel like that's a game changer because that pretty much just gave us 7 free points as we're gonna get the ball. It's a second half kickoff, and that's gonna do it for the first half here in Philadelphia. I'll be back with the second half in a bit. Take a little break here though. Second half kickoff in Philadelphia. Cowboys up 30-17. Go Cowboys. Dak needs one more for the record. All right, back here with the second half of this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. A divisional game with the Cowboys are pretty much doing their thing. Again, the Eagles do have a ton of backups, but then again, so do the Cowboys. They have a bunch of their secondary out today, and it just should be one of those games. It should be a game where the Cowboys should win. And Dak with 4 first-half passing touchdowns, a remarkable job that he has done in the first half of this one. Shout out to my man, Dak Prescott. And then of course, Philadelphia, they've got a bunch of guys who they are just having ride the pine today because obviously this game, for them, they pretty much locked in. They're going to be playing a road playoff game no matter what happens. So, not too much at stake for them. But there you go, man. Cowboys looking to get the dub right now. They're up 30-17 thanks to a shanked punt at the end of the first half. The Cowboys were gifted amazing field position, took full advantage, went down and scored a touchdown. Schultz with 2 touchdowns in the first half. Cedric Wilson with 2 touchdowns in the first half. And now the Cowboys will get the ball to start the second half, so potentially could take a 20-point lead. And Dak Prescott could be going for Cowboys history. He is right now tied for the most touchdowns in a single season by a Dallas Cowboys quarterback. 36 passing touchdowns from Romo in one season. Dak needed 4 to tie and 5 to break tonight. He had 4 first half touchdowns. And if Dak can get 1 more passing touchdown, he will break the Cowboys record. There are some records being broken in week 18. Again, a lot of franchise records, not just NFL records, like obviously records that are at stake week 17. You've got, as Corey Clement going to return this, the former Philadelphia Eagle, gets to about the 30-yard line. You had this receiving record with Cooper Kupp and all that. You got the receptions record with Cooper Kupp. You got the sack record with TJ Watt. I mean, you have a bunch of players, a bunch of NFL records that are going to be in jeopardy. Because obviously you get an extra game as there's holding on the kick return. But as well with the Cowboys, franchise records are going to be broken with that extra game. Even with the Cowboys, Dak could break the passing touchdowns record in a single season. You could have, things like that getting broken because these new franchise records, because of this extra game. This extra game puts all the NFL records in jeopardy. And obviously, no record's safe. And also with the NFL, you're just thinking logically, you got freaking, these records are at stake right now. Dak's still out there for the second half. With these records at stake, people have considered putting an asterisk next to in the record book because of this situation. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know how they're gonna decide how to do that or whatever. But hey, an opportunity to break the record. Cooper Kupp has a chance to break the record. Good for him. Ezekiel Elliott having one of his better games in a long time. 10 carries for 62 yards for Elliott. Second down and 3 for the Cowboys. They've got 6 linemen in there right now, so they might be going extra blocking. Might have to take a break here in a second. I'm not sure, as Elliott getting driven back. It'll be third down for the Eagles. So there's a great play by Williams. I'm not sure who that is. Williams for the Eagles again. They're probably resting Devon Hargrave, or he might be injured. They've got Fletcher Cox obviously not playing. I think he has COVID. So, there's just guys who are just not playing today. Eagles got guys who are just not good, who are going to be riding the pine. But great job by Williams right there to slam Elliott into the round. And now it is third down. Third down and 4. Prescott. Eagles rush 4. He escapes out of the pocket. He'll throw to Elliott, and he will be short of the first down. back again. And Philadelphia 30-17. Not sure what happened. I guess they probably punted and then they probably drove down the field. That's probably what happened as Huntley to the outside. Cowboys able to stop him. But I will take a look just to make sure that I'm not mistaken. I will take a look at ESPN. And I will check Gamecast, I guess. So let's see. Oh, that was 4th down and 3, and they went for it at the Dallas 45, and they got it. Minshew, rolling, firing, caught. First, and not the first down, short. But yeah, let's see. So we punted. It was 4th and 1. We punted. They went 48 for 13 yards, and then, yep. Yeah. There's Rager making that catch. And obviously, Philadelphia Eagles fans are not huge fans of Jalen Rager. Obviously, the man picked before Justin Jefferson. Something that, Eagles fans will probably have to deal with the rest of their lives, realizing what could have been as that pass is caught again. It's Watkins again converting for the Eagles. So I just took a look at the game cast, and it appears the Eagles were just taking, little plays, little by little, and then on 4th down and 3, they decided to go for it. They hit Watkins, got the first down. 1st down and 10 for the Eagles here, as this was a throw. Here it is. Quez Watkins making the catch over the middle, gets the free 1st down. And there's Philadelphia making a play when they need to make a play. So here we go. 1st down and 10. Minshew, a solid game, 15 for 23 for 128 yards and 1 touchdown as Jalen Hurts looks on from the bench. And again, if the Eagles score a touchdown here, that Greg Zuerlein missed PAT is going to look out like a sore. It's going to look like a sore thing on the scoreboard as Minshew off his back foot. Dropped. Flag on the field. Arcega-Whiteside, I thought he had a free touchdown, and it was no. He dropped it in the end zone. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside just dropped an open touchdown, and the referees are coming together to talk about it. Was it a touchdown? What's the flag? J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. So okay, I don't know how he didn't catch this. First of all, and second of all, so they took the flag off for offensive pass interference, which is what I thought it was. That's what I thought they were gonna call 28, whoever this dude is. And then he just drops it. Oh, dude, you have to catch that. Thank goodness he didn't. But my goodness, man, Cowboys dodge a bullet because J.D. Arcega-Whiteside with the terrible drop. Terrible. I mean, dude's got to catch that as Minshew gonna throw Huntley. Who almost picked and another flag on the field. Back-to-back plays of the flag, and what's the flag now? Minshew not happy. What's the flag? Oh my gosh. Pass interference on the same guy, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. The same guy who we declined the penalty to make it 3rd and 10, but Arcega-Whiteside, bro. What are you doing, my guy? What are you, bro, 2 plays. First you drop it, then you get called for offensive pass interference, and you could have gotten called for one on the last play. I don't know what J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is doing, honestly. This dude probably, I don't know, man. He's not having a great game. As 3rd and 10, gonna throw, and it is dropped again. I think that was probably behind Rager, and it'll be 4th down. The Eagles drive falls apart slowly. Classic Philly. Classic Philly. Kick is up and good. Yeah, man. I don't know. Big drop right there. Man, missed opportunity right there for Philadelphia to really scare the Cowboys a bit. But it's time. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that things have gone today for the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, they're doing their thing, man. They're playing the way that they need to play. They're just doing their job. And that's what you want to see. You want to see someone like that who does a good job and who just, who's doing their thing, man. And Philadelphia, not their best game, obviously, with the guys out. But, I mean, again, Dallas has no one in their secondary right now. They don't have their guy Trayvon Diggs. They don't have freaking Anthony Brown. I don't know. What I mean? They got guys like unproven guys, like rookies, like Nashawn Wright and Kelvin Joseph in the secondary. I mean, even with guys like J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, I mean, you should still be able to, get yards on that. There's no excuse for that. So I've got to say, Philadelphia should be disappointed with the way that they performed tonight. Somewhat. I mean, their defense, they have a ton of yards, but again, I mean, Philadelphia can't be too disappointed. Like, this game is just kind of nothing crazy, but the Cowboys have the potential, and are looking close to going 6-0 in the division this year, which is certainly something. I mean, in the NFC, in pretty much any division, if you go 6-0 against your divisional opponents, you're pretty much guaranteed to win the division and make the playoffs in any division. Shoot, hey, it's in any division. You go 6-0, and you go 6-0 as Clement got dropped. You go 6-0 in your division, you got a great chance of winning it. I mean, let's see, Dallas. They beat Washington both times, 7 the first time, blew them out the second time, beat the Giants pretty handedly both times, and we got an injury to the Cowboys. And then you've got you got the Eagles. Probably gonna beat them tonight. They got the aerial view of Lincoln Financial Field. Cowboys have had many battles in Lincoln Financial Field over the years, of course, and always an interesting game. We go to Lincoln Financial Field, and always a game that a lot of rivalry and stuff like that. So yeah, good for the Cowboys, man. They're doing a great job tonight. They're taking advantage of the opportunities. They got an opportunity now with the Eagles bringing out all their backups, pretty much throwing the flag like, hey, we're not trying to go crazy out here and win this game. Dak getting a chance. One more passing touchdown, he breaks the record. Shout out to Dak. And it's just been a great game for the Cowboys all around. This is the type of game you wanted to see. And we'll see what happens here as the game is about to come to a conclusion pretty soon. We'll see. It should be. I mean, I don't really know what's gonna happen right now. How the rest of the game's gonna go. But yeah, it should be an interesting NFL offseason though for the teams. There could be a ton of movement. You've got guys moving places. There are going to be teams needing a new head coach, such as the Jaguars. Who knows who they could have? There's Tyler Coyle, who's an undrafted free agent, and now he is not looking good right now. Oh, I thought that was Amari Cooper. Oh, I got scared. I thought Amari Cooper got hurt. But yeah, Cowboys scored on all 5 drives in the first half, and they're 3-and-out on their first drive in the second half. So we'll see what they can do here. I mean, they did a great job in the first half. That's the type of offense we need to see. You don't want to see them stall in the second half as they fake it out to Elliott, who's having one of his best games of the season. I mean, obviously he had a lot of great games at the beginning of the season, but he went on a really rough stretch. I mean, wasn't his best. Say that about Ezekiel Elliott, and that's not a bold statement at all. Ezekiel Elliott has been horrendous this stretch of the season, but I think he still has a chance of getting 1,000 yards. He's got 66 on the night. Let me look at Elliott. I mean, this season, handing off again to Elliott and try to fight. I mean, going back to the beginning of the season, first game of the season, he had 33 yards rushing, 71 against the Chargers, 95 against the Eagles in week 2, 143-yard explosion against Carolina in week 4, 110 yards against the Giants, and then ever since that game, it's kind of been all downhill for Elliott. 69 yards against the Patriots, 50 against Minnesota, 51 against Denver, 41, and then you're just getting a bunch of lackluster between 20 and 40-yard games. That's not great, as they'll hand it off to Elliott again. So tonight's game, and he had 16 yards last week, which is I believe that's a season low. So it hasn't been a great year for Elliott. Receiving yards, I mean, he's not insane in the receiving game. He did have a 50-yard receiving game against New England, which was good. But Elliott hasn't done anything crazy this season, nothing insane. He had a great start of the season, hasn't really done too much since. So here we go. Prescott, first down and 10. They continue to run this ball. They're going to go play action here, and he'll throw it over Elliott. Not a great pass from Prescott. He felt the pressure, and it is incomplete, intended for Elliott. This is Cedric Wilson's best game of the season. I love looking at these game logs. So Cedric, I mean, obviously he got off to a decent start in the season. I mean, he's had some good games this season. I mean, he had 24 week 1, 20. He hasn't had it. I'm surprised. I thought Cedric had some games this year where he didn't have a single catch, but apparently that's not true as Elliott's running and he'll get stopped. I mean, Cedric's had a catch in every game this year, 35 yards against the Giants. I mean, he had obviously Marvel when Gallup was injured. 84 yards against the Vikings, where he had like a 73-yard touchdown. That's the only thing I remember from that game. 104 yards against the Raiders on Thanksgiving. This is probably one of his better games this season as well. So Cedric's a solid player for them. 3rd and 7 for the Cowboys. They draw a man off sides. They're going to get a free play. Might as well take a shot down the field. Speaking of the man, Cedric Wilson. I literally just talked about him like 2 seconds ago. And Cedric Wilson down the field for the first down. Cowboys get him jumping. What a job by the Cowboys there. They get a free play. They hit Cedric Wilson. Literally just talked about him. Made a great play. Look at this man, Cedric Wilson, bro. What a job by Dak and Cedric. Just be on the same page. So Amari Cooper this season had 139 yards against the Bucks. I mean, he's been lackluster as well. 85 against Washington, 18 against Arizona, 8 against the Giants, 51 Washington, 41 Best games were Tampa Bay and Minnesota. Only two 100-yard games this year for Cooper. Not great. Amari Cooper. So Cedric with 119 yards on the day today. What a day for Cedric Wilson. CeeDee Lamb is also having, he's had a pretty great season, over 1,000 yards. There's Corey Clement, second down. Looking at CD's numbers on the year, I'm looking at these game logs. CD he had 104 yards week 1, 81 week 2, 66 week 3, had a really bad game against Carolina, 84 against the Giants, 149-yard explosion against the Patriots, 100 yards against Minnesota, 112 actually, 23 against Denver, 94 against Atlanta, not a great game against the Chiefs. I saw the game where he had the concussion, 89 against New Orleans, 60, 50, 60. Been solid. As they're going to hand off again. Elliott getting a ton of work today for the Cowboys. And yeah, CD's been solid this year for them. What about Schultz? What is Schultz? I like looking at these game logs. It's interesting. Because, like, Schultz's best game of the year. 80 yards against Philly. So he does well against Philly. Almost 79 and 79 against New England and the Giants. He's had some bad games. 80 against Washington on that crazy Sunday night game where he dominated them. Wasn't really that crazy, but it was cool to see. As Cedric over 100 yards today. 3rd and 1 here. Cowboys are almost in the red zone. Will they give it to? Will they give it to Elliott? They will, and he will push, get the first down, and the Cowboys keep on moving. Ezekiel Elliott has been the man of the drive. Him and Cedric Wilson have been great this drive. They've been making plays. It's nice to see, man. I mean, this is good to see with Cedric Wilson. As Ezekiel Elliott, 4th career 1,000-yard rushing season. Go Zeke, baby. Prescott will hand it off to Elliott, and he will get out of bounds. Dang, that's crazy. Because, like, you think about the amount of times that Zeke has disappeared this season, just hasn't done much. Crazy to think they actually did hit 1,000 yards. That's his 4th season hitting 1,000 yards in the league. Good job, Zeke. Way to hit 1,000. Good job. 87 yards in the night, looking for another 100-yard game. 3rd quarter almost coming to an end. 2nd down and 9. Prescott going to oversail Clement. He'll get hit. He'll get a couple extra yards. 35 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter as Corey Clement making that catch. And yeah. So Dak will be looking for the record, man, is for the Cowboys single season passing touchdown record. He could get on this play. It's 3rd down and 7. Cowboys faced with a 3rd down, but they've done great tonight, converting, making plays. 30 points, although again, not much in the second half, but they've only had like one drive. This is their 2nd drive. Prescott back to throw. He'll hit Clement. Is he going to get the first? Mark him short. What do they do here? 4th and 1. And when we come back from the 3rd quarter, we'll see what the Cowboys do. Do they choose to take fear? Do they choose to go for it? Dak Prescott and the boys. So yeah, man, good job Zeke to to not mess it up, get the first down, or not get the first. Good job by Zeke right there to make that play, get 1,000 yards. Shout out to my boy Ezekiel Elliott, baby. So yeah, feels good. I guess for Zeke to 1,000 yards, obviously, as a milestone, it's a lot of yards. It's not easy to get 1,000 yards every year, and Ezekiel Elliott knows that. It's not easy, it ain't. So good on my boy Zeke for getting 1,000 yards, for making plays. And yeah, good on him. So looking at the NFL stats this year, how many running backs do have 1,000 yards this year? Elliott's top 10 in the league in rushing, and he's past Derek. He's gonna be past Derrick Henry after this game. So good for Zeke there. Pollard has 719 yards. That's crazy. And then other NFL stats. TJ Watt probably gonna win Defensive Player of the Year. Dominant. Cooper Kupp gonna win that receiver award. Remarkable. I mean, he's just been dominant this year. He's definitely winning that. He's definitely gonna get that receiver stuff. He's definitely gonna be the leading receiver in the league. Debo, great year. Jamar Chase. Where's CD at? 1,000 yards on the year for CD Lamb. Great for my boy. Monroe's been good. Where is Amari Cooper? There he is. Cooper. Cowboys and Eagles have obviously had a long and very physical, hard relationship. A lot of physicality, a lot of tough games, a lot of big plays, a lot of, stuff. It is what it is. That's just the way it is, man. That's the way that this rivalry goes. Yeah, the Cowboys and Eagles have had like a crazy rivalry. Most primetime games for those rivalries. That's crazy. But yeah, here we go. Cowboys scored 20 in the second quarter. It's been the difference in this game. They didn't score in the third. It's 4th down and 1. Cowboys are going to go for it, and Clement's got it. They convert on 4th down and 1. Easily converting. Great job, Zach Martin. Conversion, Dallas Cowboys. Way to go, man. Here we go. Injury to a Eagles player. And again, this is why they decided to bench all their players. There was a reason behind it. Surprising enough. But yes, the Eagles made smart decisions. Although I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Eagles fans, Eagles fans, I give their team credit. Even though I hate the Eagles, they're probably they're a top 5 least favorite team of mine in the NFL. I gotta respect what they've done this year. Well, no, I don't, but they've done a good job this year. They really have punched above their weight. They have some draft capital they're going to be working with. They have the potential. They're in the playoffs. They might as well go for a shot. This team has potential to get better. It does. Good for Philadelphia. They won the Super Bowl, and last year they realized where they were as a franchise. Now the question is, where do they go from here? Because this is a very easy situation to that now, next year there might be legitimate expectations for this team, like Miami this year had legitimate expectations, got to an awful start, and then played up to their potential, and freaking figure out what they need to do. And unfortunately for Miami, they dug themselves into too deep of a hole. For a moment there, it looked like they actually had a chance to really turn their season around. Some historic crap right there. And turn their season around. But then they blew it. They lost the game to the Bills or something. They lost to no, Tennessee. They got whooped by Tennessee, and that was it. I mean, when you dig yourself in a hole that deep, congratulations on winning 7 straight games, Miami. It was a heck of a run that they had, truly. But at the end of the day, you know what mattered more was the fact that they lost. Like, they should have won those games early in the season. They really did. They dug themselves in such a hole that was so deep. There was just no way to get out of it. I mean, looking at them right now, looking at their games this season, they've really messed up. They messed up. Starting off the season, got a 1-point win over the New England Patriots. Got killed by the Bills. Lost to the Raiders in overtime. Lost to the Colts. Got killed by the Bucks. Got beat by the Jaguars. Mark Steinberg has been in the league for a while. That's cool, man. Officials have a tough job, man. It's a tough job. Like, they get a lot of crap, and they get absolutely no praise. So it's a tough job. You gotta get at least, these officials, are not great. They make a lot of bad decisions on the field. But you gotta, at least give them some credit for, being out there and, the job that they have to deal with is Dak, the franchise passing record, and there it is. Dak Prescott has broke the single-season Cowboys passing touchdowns record. Corey Clement with the 8-yard touchdown, and there it is. Dak Prescott is in the Dallas Cowboys history books. Great job, Dak. Congratulations. But, yeah, looking at the Dolphins, man, losing to the Jaguars, no. Falcons, the Bills, yeah. But, yeah, let's get back to Cowboys game. Congratulations to my man Dak Prescott for breaking that record this season. Zerline going to knock it through. And look, if you want to talk about the extra game of the season, I understand. And look, I don't know if Tony Romo played all the games in that season, but what I do know is that Dak did miss a game this year. He did miss a game this year. He missed one game this season with that calf injury. So there it is. Dak did it. 5 touchdowns tonight. I was skeptical he would break it. He does, though. Breaks Tony Romo's 36 touchdowns he had in 07. And there it is. Dak Prescott is the leader in most passing touchdowns in a season for the Dallas Cowboys. And maybe, who knows, in 10 to 15 years, maybe a different Cowboys quarterback will break it. But as of right now, probably for a decent amount of time, Dak Prescott will be the Cowboys single-season passing touchdown leader. So congratulations to Dak for officially getting into the history books for the Cowboys. There have been some things that Dak has done that have been, history worthy for the Cowboys and NFL worthy. His rookie season was remarkable. The pace that he was on last season before the injury. He's come back this season and he's done a good job. And shout out to my man Dak. But it seems like some Philadelphia fans might be thinking about leaving the stadium, trying to, beat the traffic because this is a 17-point game. And Philadelphia, with all their backups in, it's not looking great for them. Obviously, their main goal coming in today was just to rest their starters and get ready for Wild Card Weekend. As Huntley going to return this to the 30-yard line. So I've kind of learned, some of these Eagles backups names, some of these guys as I've seen them throughout the game. But shout out to Dak. And maybe that'll be it for him tonight. Not sure. But there it is. King of the moment. Dak Prescott right here throws it that was Cedric Wilson's touchdown. Here was the touchdown to also Cedric Wilson. Here was Dalton Schultz. Here was also Dalton Schultz. And then this touchdown right here for the record, Corey Clement into the end zone. Dak doing his usual pointing up into the air celebration that he does for his mom. Did that right there. And there it is for Dak Prescott. The history books is ugly pass there from Gardner Minshew. And obviously Dak getting congratulations from his teammates. Career high tonight. 5 touchdowns for Dak Prescott. Great job, Dak. Here it is, Kenneth Gainwell. And a run. Third and 3 for the Eagles. 3rd and 3 for Gardner Minshew and the Eagles. They'll snap. He's got time. No, he does not. He stands in the pocket and he goes down. Gardner Minshew's down. 4th down. Cowboys, they force the stop. And it looks like the Eagles are going to go out sad tonight, man. It looks like they're going to go out sad. Dak, since week 15, 70% completion percentage, 1,068 yards, and 13 touchdowns to no interceptions. Great job, Dak. Way to go. I'm happy with that. That's a good stat line. No interceptions, 13 touchdowns. We'll take that. So the Eagles will punt this one away. And so I think Dak Prescott's done for the night. Wouldn't be surprised if they brought in good old Cooper Rush to finish this one out. And if they do, that's great. Obviously, now you're getting to the point. Dak's got the record. The Cowboys pretty much have the win in the bag. They might as well do it. But good for Dak. I mean, breaking a career high tonight, breaking the record. I mean, man, I didn't know that was a career high for him. I'm pretty sure, I thought in one of these games he's brought them back. I thought he had a touchdown one of these days, but I was wrong. So good for my man, Dak Prescott, breaking the single season Cowboys passing touchdown record held by Tony Romo. And I guess that'll do it for the record. We'll see what Dak can do come playoff time. Hopefully he can break some playoff records and break through and win us a Super Bowl. That'd be fantastic. I would love to see that. But, Dak did a great job tonight. Had to break a career high to get the single season record, and he did. That's pretty cool. And now, we'll just see what happens, going forward. I mean, this is a good way. If this is how we end the regular season with a win over the Eagles, officially going 6-0 in the division, I mean, couldn't really ask for much, honestly. You couldn't. Can't ask for much. I mean, 6-0 in the division, that's fantastic. That's what you want to see. Obviously, you should be able to do that. This division is not the worst division in the league. I feel like that just got overhyped and over put into people's heads because of last season. But no, this division, the Cowboys do not have the worst division in the NFL anymore. I can name a couple divisions that are worse than us, and I will give you proof right now. Going to NFL standings. 1, the NFC North. You know why the NFC North is worse? Because they have the Lions in their division. Also, the second best team in the NFC North has been eliminated from playoff contention. The second best team in the Cowboys division made the playoffs. Tyree Jackson hurt. I don't know what happened to him, man, but he just stepped on that wrong. Hopefully he's alright. Hey, not good. But yeah, I mean, the NFC North is worse than our division. The AFC South. I mean, we're pretty even. They have two of the worst teams in football, and then they have two playoff teams. That's our division. I'd say we're better than them. Not the AFC West, and then we're better than NFC North. And honestly, the NFC South. I mean, they have a playoff team. But they have like a. I'd say the AFC South though. The NFC South is like they have like more bottomed out. Like their bottom teams aren't great, but they're not terrible. And obviously, I mean, you can't compare to the NFC West. So I'd say we're not the worst division in the league. We're more in the middle now. Last season, we were 100% the worst division. This year, though, no. It's a stereotype, but it's a false stereotype now. So 2nd-down-8, Cowboys at the 50, and as I can see now, as everyone can see watching this game, is there's Corey Clement busting. Corey Clement, the former Philadelphia Eagle, gets it inside the red zone. What a job by Corey Clement. Let's go, Corey Clement. But anyway, I mean, Cooper Rush is in the game because Dak needs to be done. I mean, just keep him and be ready for the playoffs. But yeah, Corey Clement, baby. Corey Clement with the cutback. He's able to stay on top. And Corey Clement could have, he's close. If he could have busted that one all the way. But man, what a job by Corey Clement. 6 carries for 60 rushing yards. He also has a receiving touchdown tonight. So Corey Clement's putting together a nice little game. Can he get another touchdown? Okay, he ran into a full house of Eagles right there. Cooper Rush, baby. Ah, yes, let's talk about Cooper Rush. Week 8, was this the touchdown to Cedric Wilson? That was a beautiful 73-yard touchdown. Cedric broke everyone, man. Beat Harrison Smith to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Of course, the game-winning touchdown to Amari Cooper. That was a fantastic job. That was a game. that we love to see. I mean, he threw for 325 yards, 2 touchdowns, only 1 pick. For a guy that was his first career start, I mean, that's remarkable. That's actually remarkable. And most importantly, he leads the Cowboys to a win as that's sprinkled over the middle. That'll be a third down and short for the Cowboys. But most importantly, like I said, again, you know, that's what you want to see. You want to see the Cow. You want to see. I mean, that's all you can ask for from a backup quarterback is for them to be able to lead you, be reliable like that. Cooper Rush is not the worst backup quarterback out there. He's not the best, but he certainly isn't the worst. You could do a lot worse, man, than Cooper Rush. You could, you really could. Now, if we made him the starting quarterback like Andy Dalton was last year, maybe we judge him a little harsher. As that's a touchdown. Who's 43, but he just scored a touchdown. And it is, oh my gosh, it's Ito Smith. They didn't even have him on the thing, but that's Ito Smith running it in for the touchdown. So as you can see, Elliott's done for the day. What's up, Trini? Elliott's done for the day. Prescott's done for the day. The receivers are done for the day. But there it is. Ito Smith is into the end zone for the touchdown. And there it is, baby. Cowboys. I wanted us to drop at least 40 tonight. That's what I wanted. And we did, baby. Let's go. Dropped 40 on their heads. Your family's watching the game? Awesome, man. Greg Zerline makes the extra point. And there it is, man. Go Cowboys, baby. 44-20 Cowboys lead. And yeah, I'm looking at the Philadelphia stands right now. And they are becoming emptier by the minute. Philadelphia fans are like, you know what? No point in sticking around and watching this blowout. We are going home. So good for the Cowboys, man. Everyone's getting touchdowns tonight. Elliott, well, actually, I don't know if Elliott has a touchdown, but Clement, Ito freaking Smith. I mean, all the boys are out getting touchdowns tonight. And it's good to see. You know, it's nice to have a game like this to end the regular season. You know, the Eagles, they got to a good start in today's game, but they eventually just realized, you know what? This is no. Eventually, it was going to catch up. So the Cowboys dropped 40 on the Eagles tonight. 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. We're probably going to see just some more chewing clock. And again, it's a great job by the Cowboys tonight, but we're pretty much everyone. I mean, Devontae Smith hasn't played since the early second quarter, I think, and he's still the leading receiver for the Eagles. I mean, Minshew's done all right tonight, but Eagles just haven't been able to do anything. Eventually, the Cowboys, with the starters in, they were just going to open the floodgates. So, some history made tonight. Cowboys going to get to 12 wins on the season. Dak, of course, with a great game, and they did it. Break the franchise record. The Cowboys are going to go into the postseason 12-5. Hopefully, things can happen, and maybe they'll get freaking extra in the seeding. Maybe someone will lose, maybe like the Rams, hopefully. But yeah, so here's the thing. Prescott, 295. 5 touchdowns. Elliott, 18 carries for 87 yards. Great way to end the season. Clement, 7 carries for 58 yards. Ito Smith with the touchdown on 1 carry, 4 yards. And then Cedric Wilson, our leading receiver tonight, with 5 catches for 119 yards and 2 touchdowns. Amari Cooper had a good day. 5 catches, 79 yards. CD, only 2 catches for 45 yards. Not great. 4 catches for 22 yards for Corey Clement. And a touchdown. Schultz, 3 catches, 21 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the night for him. No interceptions from Dak. No fumbles by Dallas. They played a clean game tonight. And they also, I don't think we forced any turnovers tonight. A defense like ours is just so good at forcing turnovers. I mean, haven't forced an interception. I don't think we forced a fumble either. It's been a clean game today. So 2021 Cowboys, first team in NFL history to have a player with 4,000 passing yards, 1,000 rushing yards, 1,000 receiving yards, a guy with 10 plus sacks, and a guy with 10 plus interceptions. They're the first team in NFL history to have that. And it's intercepted by the Cowboys, Leighton Vander Esch. And when it rains, it pours in the city of Philadelphia tonight. It is getting bad. Man, we might drop 50 on these bums. Gardner Minshew doing the best he can. But unfortunately for good old Gardner, it's not enough. And look at that. Just a terrible high pass. Van Der Esch with a nice interception. That was a pretty cool stat. I did not know that the Cowboys are actually the first team out of history to have a 4,000 yard passer in Dak, 1,000 yard rusher in Zeke, 1,000 yard receiver in Lamb, a guy with 10 plus sacks in Parsons, and a guy with 10 plus interceptions in Diggs. Out of all those, which is the hardest? Some teams have 1,000 yard receivers and 1,000 yard rushers. 4,000 yard passers, that happens as well, as they got everyone in the running back room out today as well. But a guy with it's a rarity in the NFL for a team to have a guy with 10 plus interceptions and 10 plus sacks has always happened as well. Cowboys team in the season with 34 takeaways and 26 interceptions, the best turnover forcing unit in the NFL. This is what this defense does. They force a lot of turnovers, and like I said, they played a clean game of football today. They haven't forced any turnovers up until that Van Der Esch interception. And with 9.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, it looks like the Cowboys are at this point. It's all formalities at this point. This game has been over. At one point, it was pretty close. 7-7 to start the game, 10-10. But the Cowboys, and I think 17-17 as well, but the Cowboys opened it up as whoever that 37 guy is. We're going way deep into the running back room now. But at this point, it's all formalities. The Cowboys are just trying to get out of here. They've got the win in the bag, and they've got all the backups in pretty much, and the Eagles do as well. But at this point, great job by the Cowboys today to come and get the win. So they will officially, we'll see how things play out. They could be the 4 seed. They could be the 3 seed. You never know. They got an undrafted running back in there right now. You never know, man. There could be a bunch of different options, where the Cowboys could end up. But all we know is that they will be hosting a wild card playoff game. They're probably gonna have 12 wins. It's Jaquan Hardy, the undrafted free agent, is in for the touchdown. Jaquan Hardy with the touchdown, and the Cowboys are just gonna come into Philadelphia and drop 50 on them. Man, this Cowboys division does not know how to stop this team from dropping 50 freaking points. Great job, Jaquan Hardy. Way to go. There you go, baby. Zerline PAT is good, and the Cowboys are up 51-20. And now let's look at our playoff scenarios. I was just talking about this. Let's see we could end up as. So we could be the 2 seed if the Bucks, Rams, and Cardinals all lose, which I sincerely doubt. So for the 3 seed, we need the Bucks to win and the Rams and Cardinals to lose. All other scenarios, win or lose. 4 seed. So I don't think we're gonna get the 2 seed, but we need the Rams and the Cardinals to lose. Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's go. Go Cowboys, baby. So here we go. Kickoff's about to happen. Up 51-20. So yeah, we are having a very nice performance tonight. Very happy with this performance. Shout out to the boys for going out and getting the W today. Great game. Good win for us. We love to see it, and team is just continuing to play well. That's what you need to see. So First down and 10 here for the Eagles. 8:30 left. I mean, at this point, if you're Philadelphia, I mean, then again, like coming into this game, the chances of winning, with the backups in, I mean, the Cowboys didn't have much of their secondary, but I mean, at the same time, the Cowboys definitely had the advantage in this game. And I mean, it's just been a good game, man. I mean, it's been a good game for the Cowboys. This is the type of game you wanted to have going into the postseason, regardless of whether it was against the Eagles' backups or not. This is gonna be a good confidence booster to send you into wild card weekend. Because at the end of the day, it's a 30-point lead and probably gonna end up being a 30+ point win for the Cowboys. So, at the end of the day, you can just tip your hat to the Eagles for trying and be happy with the way that things went. Again, a big improvement for the Cowboys last year, going from double-digit losses to double-digit wins in just one season. Obviously, there were a bunch of factors in that. Losing Dak Prescott, obviously a big factor. Getting him back this year was a big deal. Improving the defense greatly. And of course, Nick Sirianni beat Dallas in week 3, which did not happen then. It's not going to happen today. But again, I mean, not going to judge the Eagles too hard on this loss. They're going to go to 9-8. And again, even if this was Philadelphia's full arsenal, I mean, this is a team that has done way more than anyone could have expected. There's Watkins making the catch, throwing a man off, and I think he's going to be just short of the first down. But yeah, I just got to give credit to the Eagles for what they've done this year. But also, I mean, there's not a whole lot they can do. But they just got to look forward to wild card weekend, try to get an upset on whoever they play against, which is definitely going to be one of the top seeds. So 4th down here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the Eagles also set some records tonight. Devontae Smith setting the record. Devontae Smith set the record for the Eagles' rookie receiving mark and receiving yards record. Good job for Devontae Smith tonight. Jalen Hurts did not see the field for any snaps today. Of course, Jalen Hurts, he didn't want to. Obviously, worst case scenario was Jalen Hurts got injured again. Worst case scenario for the Eagles tonight was Jalen Hurts getting injured. That was obviously, or anybody getting injured. So they just, took, again, is it really worth it to have someone get injured? You're already pretty much locked into a bottom 2 seed. Nothing's going to change on that front. So you might as well just try to try to try and make something happen. So here we go. And yes, tomorrow is the national championship for college football. And since the Cowboys game has kind of become a blowout, actually it has become a blowout, I'm more going to talk about that than this. So I recently read an article talking about, the differences between the two teams and where teams have the advantage. Obviously, Alabama's got advantages significantly at areas such as the quarterback position. You got a walk-on in Stetson Bennett, who's he's been all right, but he hasn't been anything spectacular. Not a game-changing quarterback on that side of the ball. Where in Alabama, you got the Heisman Trophy winner named Bryce Young, and then wide receiver. They don't have one of their top guys in Mechie. It's 4th and 1. The Eagles are going to go for it, and they are going to get it. First down, Philadelphia. Kenneth Gainwell. But yeah, you got Mechie out, but Williams is there. You got guys like Corey Brooks as well. And then at running back, I mean, it's pretty even. You got Brian Robinson on Alabama, who's been good. But then on the other side of the ball, you got James Cook, brother of Dalvin Cook, who's an explosive weapon. You got Zamir White. And then you've got the offensive line. Georgia's got a great offensive line. Alabama's got guys like Evan Neal, who's probably going to be a top 5 pick in this year's draft. And then on the defense side, Georgia, I mean, they both have great linebackers. Alabama's got a guy who has 17.5 sacks this year in Will Anderson. Then you've got Henry To'oTo'o, who's a tackle machine. For Georgia, you've got guys like Nolan Smith and Jacoby, and I think and then Jacoby Dean as well. So, you've got guys in the middle for both sides who are great. And then the secondary, I mean, Georgia's secondary is okay, but Alabama, you've got guys like Jordan Battle and players like that who are fantastic. And on the defensive line, I think Georgia, they've got guys like Jordan Davis who are beasts. Big factors, I'm obviously not a fan of either of those teams. I'm UT all the way, Texas Longhorns, baby. But, of course, if I had to say, I mean, Georgia lost in the SEC championship as Armstrong got a piece of it. What a wobbly pass. Not Mayfield. Minshew got popped. Shoulder right there. He just took a shot and had no chance of completing that, really. But anyway, look at the Eagles fans. Gardner Minshew, obviously. Gardner Minshew, a lot of people love Gardner Minshew. Mustache and all. Gardner Minshew is just such a likable player. But anyway, I feel like Alabama has. It's Alabama. This is one of the greatest college dynasties, if not the greatest college dynasty we've ever seen. You've got Nick Saban on one side and Kirby Smart on the other, and Nick Saban's obviously a beast. He knows how to get his team prepared for these games. SEC championship could have been a place to put. It could have been a game where Georgia could have cemented themselves as that team in college football, and instead Alabama showed that they're still a top dog. They're still the top dog. Week 13, Gardner Minshew. Interesting. But anyway, that was pretty funny. But then, I'm thinking, obviously it's a big game tomorrow. Georgia looking for that national championship. And it's going to be up to not bad stats for Minshew at all. As there's a run outside Huntley, and he will get wrapped up. I'm just thinking you've got, should be a good game. Key players for Georgia, it's going to be guys like Stetson Bennett playing well. Who's not a game-changing quarterback, but he's all right. James Cook, he's been an explosive weapon for them. George Pickens is a good receiver. Brock Bowers, obviously a freshman superstar tight end who's been remarkable all year. And then on the defensive side, of course, guys like Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean, Nolan Smith, Darion Kendrick, and people like that. And then on the defensive side for both teams, for Alabama, it's going to be like Henry To'oTo'o. For Alabama, you got guys like Henry To'oTo'o, Will Anderson, Jordan Battle, and Will Anderson, guys like that. And then on the defensive side of the ball, on the offensive side of the ball, you got guys like Bryce Young, Jamison Williams. I would say Evan Neal, but he's a lineman. The weapons. Brian Robinson has been playing great lately. It's just one of those things where Alabama has so much talent, Georgia has so much talent. These two teams are the best two teams in college football. And yes, I feel like this is the championship matchup that was going to be the most fair. Now, obviously, you question some of the competition. Obviously, you could see that these were the two best teams in college football. Georgia was just a different level than Michigan, and Alabama was probably like 2 or 3 levels above Cincinnati. No offense to Cincinnati, but going undefeated. Desmond Ridder, that Cincinnati team did have a great secondary, but they just didn't have the offense or the defensive line to just keep up with Alabama. Obviously, that showed, and that's what most people expected. Yes, Cincinnati had the potential to make it a game, but at the highest level. But again, Alabama knows how to prepare for these games, and Cincinnati just isn't on the same level as Alabama, talent wise and anything like that. But hey, for Cincinnati though, they should be proud of themselves for making it. And they've been a team that's hovered around. That's been an okay team recently. They've been a good team in recent years. This is probably one of the best teams that they've ever had, maybe even the best team they've ever had. I'm not too, you know, I'm not too knowledgeable on Cincinnati's football history, but that was remarkable. They made the college football playoff, went undefeated until they played Bama. But again, the true test of how good you are is when you run into Alabama. That is the true test. That's when everyone finds out, how it is, because Alabama is the top dog. They really are. They are the top dog in college football. They've been the top dog in college football for a long time, and if they come out on top once again, this will be their second straight championship. Last year's Alabama team, last year's team was just incredibly dominant. This year's team has not been dominant. Last year's team was so dominant. Devontae Smith winning Heisman, Mac Jones dominating, Patrick Surtain at corner, Patrick Surtain at cornerback, Christian Barmore at D tackle. Of course, you also had Jalen Waddle, the speedster, although he didn't play a whole lot last year. But imagine if Jalen Waddle was there as well with Devontae Smith. Najee Harris, who's been a fantastic running back in the NFL, was dominant in college. I mean, and then Mac Jones, who's just a solid quarterback overall. I mean, overall, I mean, my goodness, this this team, that team last year was truly dominant. Like that team, week to week basis, dominated, and they played at Ohio State in the national championship and proved they were just a whole level better. And every year it seems like Alabama. Everyone's like, "Oh, can someone challenge Alabama? Can someone challenge Bama?" This year's team wasn't clearly as dominant. I mean, there were a lot of concerns about this team. It took them an insane amount to beat Auburn. And then, of course, you had the loss to A&M, which was a big deal. And then it was just a shakier season than normal for Alabama. It wasn't a season of complete and utter domination of 30-point wins every week. I mean, obviously they had those, but Alabama, this wasn't this Alabama team was still great, but wasn't as dominant. Although not that it means anything. They made the big game. They won the games that they needed to. They clutched up when they needed to, and now they're back where they are expected to be every year, which is the national championship as the number 1 seed again. And it's just the way it is, man. Alabama. Yeah, Alabama's just. I mean, I want to look at their schedule. They killed New Mexico State week 1. I mean, they beat Arkansas by 7 week 2. Arkansas gave them a run. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, let's go back. So, no, first week, my bad. First week they played Miami, which was a hyped up matchup for some reason. They killed them. And they killed Mercer. Then they almost lost to Florida. So that's another one of those close games. They were a 2-point win over Florida, which is insane. They killed Ole Miss and Southern Miss. They lost to A&M, which was a big loss. Killed Mississippi State. Killed Tennessee. Barely beat LSU by 6. Then they beat Arkansas by 7. Barely escaped Auburn. Beat Georgia in the SEC championship. I mean, it's just one of those, like, it was just like, man, they were a lot of close games on here. I mean, you had LSU by 6, Florida by 2, Auburn by 2 in 4 overtimes. I mean, a little shaky, but that's okay. At the end of the day, what matters is that they're gonna win championship, or that they're in the championship and they're where they need to be. So here we go. Eagles are down 51-20. The stadium is dang near empty. The only fans who are here are the Cowboys fans who are in Philadelphia to watch this game, or the loyal Eagles fans who are just wanting to see the final minutes of this game. 2-minute warning. Cowboys up 51-20, 3rd and 8. And congratulations to the Cowboys for going 6-0 in the division this year. 3rd and 8. Minshew going to throw. It is going to be caught. Rager going to run. Oh, that's Watkins. Okay, Quez Watkins is going to score that touchdown because why the heck not? Give the remaining Eagles fans who are here at least something to cheer for. Touchdown, Philadelphia. I mean, I guess on a morale standpoint, great. You get yourself a touchdown matchup against the rookie Joseph, completely bullies him, gets around, and Watkins has that speed. He breaks the tackle and gets in the end zone again. One of those, touchdowns in garbage time. And again, the very few Eagles fans who are still in the stadium, congratulations. You get the touchdown. Yay. Throw your hands up. Congratulations. You get to say you only lost to the Cowboys by what? 20. Okay, so they're actually going to go for 2 here. Watkins, 84 yards. Not a bad day. 2-point attempt for Philadelphia, and down goes Minshew. I believe that is Terrell Basham with the sack, and the Cowboys are up by 25 points with 1:50 to go in the 4th quarter. And again, I mean, I guess Philadelphia wanted to make it a freaking 24-point game or something or whatever they wanted to do, or not 24, 20. I don't know what they're doing right here. I guess they just wanted to, do that for some reason, go for 2. Had, no chance from the beginning. Terrell Basham able to get through. And now it is a 25-point game with 1:50 remaining. And now, I don't know, they're talking about the AFC playoff picture. I mean, there's still 2 spots remaining. The Colts and Chargers currently hold them. But the Chiefs are currently the 1 seed. Although if Tennessee wins, they got a chance to get that 1 seed. The Bills and Patriots, it's going to be fine that division until the last minute. But if the Bills win, I'm pretty sure that they're in for the division. The Raiders Ravens and Steelers are in the hunt, but with Lamar Jackson now, I feel like the Ravens, they've dealt with so many injuries this season. I mean, I'm just thinking, I saw something earlier, a little post earlier. I mean, you got Dobbins out, you had freaking Lamar missing a bunch of games. I think that's what really killed their season. Lamar missed a bunch of games with that ankle injury. They lost their dang near their entire running back room. I mean, they dealt with a lot of stuff this year. So they went 8-8, which is disappointing. At one point, I think they were like the 1 seed earlier this season, but they fell off. They lost a lot of games once Lamar went down. And that was it for the Ravens, man. Their season ended. They probably aren't going to make the playoffs. And honestly, there's no reason for them to. They would get killed at the state that they're in, especially if Lamar can't come back healthy. If he does, I don't know. But I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. They're probably going to finish under 500. Although I'm not sure who they play on Sunday. They don't have Lamar. So 51-26 Cowboys on this nice January day. Cowboys are officially going to move to 12-5, finish 6-0 in the division, and depending on the results of the next tomorrow's games, the Cowboys could be the 4 seed or they could be the 2 seed. Most likely the 4 or 3 seed, depending on the events that happen. Cowboys are going to officially kneel it down. So NFL Coach of the Year candidates, Bill Belichick for what he's done with the New England Patriots this year. Matt LaFleur for the Packers. They've been dominant with all their injuries. Nick Sirianni for leading the Eagles way above what they were supposed to be. Zach Taylor having the surprising Bengals as AFC North champions for the first time in a long time and being in the playoffs. And Mike Vrabel with Tennessee being able to keep that team afloat despite losing Derrick Henry, A.J. Brown, Julio Jones, and all these different players. So all those guys definitely deserve a chance. Coach of the Year, I'm not really sure. I mean, Nick Sirianni's done so much with less than those coaches, but Bill Belichick, has developed Mac Jones remarkably. Zach Taylor's really got this Bengals team way more than they expected to be, way better than they should be again. And then, of course, you have Vrabel, who's dealt with all the injuries, and he's done a great job. And who's that other guy that they... Oh, and LaFleur. I mean, LaFleur has been good, too, with the Packers as well. But the Cowboys are going to run this down. Cooper Rush going to take one final snap, kneel it down, and that is going to do it. On Monday Night Football, Cowboys beat the Eagles to officially move to 12-5. Eagles will fall to 9-8, but the doesn't matter though. Both of these teams are going to be playing on Wild Card Weekend. Both of these teams are going to be playing Wild Card weekends. However, one will be on the road, one will be at home. Cowboys though with a good 12-win season. They've doubled their win total from last year from 6 to 12. So shout out to the Cowboys. This game, not a whole lot on the line today. I mean, this was a game, formality game. Why not go out there? Eagles had a bunch of their starters out. The Cowboys had a bunch of injuries and COVID stuff. Didn't matter though. Cowboys get the win. Great job for Dallas. And both of these teams are looking ahead to Wild Card Weekend, or as ESPN wants to call it, Super Wild Card Weekend. But thank you guys for tuning in the stream, and great job to my Cowboys for getting this win today. 12-5 on the season, a very successful regular season. Great way to end off the season, beating the Eagles, going 6-0 in the division. Great job, Cowboys. Looking forward to Wild Card Weekend, which I will be streaming whenever that comes out, whenever the bracket comes out and all that, whoever they're playing. But shout out to the Dallas Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles. Both these teams will be playing on Wild Card Weekend, and great regular season for the Cowboys. Hopefully a lot more great games to come for them in the playoffs. So thank you guys for watching the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. Look out for more streams, some Cowboys playoff streams. Hopefully a bunch of Cowboys playoff streams coming at you here in the next few weeks. And hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.